You don't even know what trademark is, Carl.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
They're gonna cry? It's okay, Pops. You can cry. You have my permission. Look at that. Sebatinsky claims a lot of things. Lies are one of them. Lying Tinsky. Greek boy asked, how did you kike the map? I assume you mean like. Did you see the map he drew, Bubbles?
No.
Look in scribbles.
Scribbles.
I thought it was neat. Kind of adorable. I don't know why the world's flooded, but Black Templar says, hello Kyle, how are you today? Calm down there, battle brother. Doing good, how are you? If Barith is nice, who is the truck? I don't know.
Why is the Afghanistan region dead land?
Maybe everybody migrated out of there for whatever reason. See, I don't know why regions of the planet are considered dead zones, because people still live there now. So why would people stop living there? And wouldn't there be a higher chance of more people living there now that the world is flooded? Because most of the population lives along the coast. That means it's going to push the population inland further. Wouldn't it, Bib?
No, the coast would just change location.
Bubs, you can't just brush this aside like it was just a mere thought for you to have. You must contemplate this deeply, and for many hours. Enoch Powell says, hello, Kibs and Bubs. Hello. Remember to switch to live chat. Because top chat is censored chat. Though for whatever reason, Enoch Powell shows up on top chat, but not live chat for me. I don't know why. So I'm going to keep 2 tabs of that open. Just to be
That's because you're broken, Carl.
Okay, he finally loaded over there. But yeah, switch to live chat, always. Okay, now censored chat doesn't give him his profile picture. It just gives him a letter A. Weird. Because I am horrible and I wish to fucking die. But other than that, I'm good. His caps lock key must be broken as well.
Anyone writing in all caps is horrible, I agree.
Hothead Lad says hello. Welcome to the stream. Bubbles, what is this food for? Is this oh, this must be our tent, Bubbles. This must be our tent. Is that just a bunch of people's hands over there? What's this shiny stuff? Is it supposed to be clothing or food?
Clearly rocks.
Like, I see little fingers, bub. I'm getting creeped out. And like Powell donates £5 to say floating cities are the future. Floating cities in the water? See, if we could actually build floating cities, that would be, we'd have near limitless city building space. People go like, what about underwater cities? And I just think that's a logistical nightmare waiting to, and something that's just asking for.
Floating cities aren't?
Yes, they're difficult as well. But I think an underwater city is slightly more complicated because of the whole pressure factor, and not to mention other things that come with having a deep underwater.
You know how expensive it is to operate a carrier, Carl?
Well, I know it's expensive. And carriers don't have economies. They don't have markets or anything like that, so there's no revenue generation. People just sit there and get paid. So of course they're expensive. They don't generate money.
Except just running the carrier without even considering the wages.
Yes, Bubbles, it's a ship. Ships are expensive to maintain.
And guess what? A city is going to be even more expensive.
Yeah, cities in real life are expensive too. Go figure. Strange that.
No, they really aren't. Not for the land. The land doesn't require much in the way of maintenance.
Bubbles, as technology advances, things become cheaper. And things are much easier to automate. More than likely, in the future, we will build cities on the water.
The problem is still the fact that you need to keep the thing floating.
Bubbles,
You need to build it.
future
You
humans
need to
don't care.
exist.
We'll have technology
Okay.
for this. You're just like
Why don't we just live in pocket dimensions then?
Bubbles. Future humans, of course, will. But we're
Huh,
not there
like,
yet.
Imagine there's like
No.
pod things
I hope
that
not.
you have in Japan, the pod hotels.
The idea of pocket
But
dimensions
instead,
annoy
each
me.
pod is just its own dimension.
So people live in like a little cardboard box. No, way better. You know, like in the apartments, there's like those little letter boxes. They just like get right into those, and in those little pocket dimensions is basically unlimited space. And
Even
things.
better. See, you're thinking too small. Imagine store shelves.
Everybody just lives in a Walmart.
Oh, even better. Imagine like archives.
I was like,
The really big ones where you just have to like use wheels to move the entire archive and just take out the section you want. Yeah, just like that.
in the future, we'll live in one building on a planet. We want to colonize a new planet? We'll just build one building. It's like, what's this? The alien race comes by, it's like, we's gonna live here. And we're like, no, we live here. We're like, what? It's like, yep. Gotta go somewhere else. Henrik Powell says, big aircraft carriers with hydroponic and water catchers. Make some ships that slots together into massive floating rafts. I feel like that's more like a hodgepodge situation of ramshackling things together for survival purposes at that point. Nick Powell donates £5 to say, if they are just massive floating rafts, their surface area will keep them afloat. Hydroponics for food, and water catchers for fresh water. Well, the thing is, ships aren't just floating rafts. Like, yes, they float. Yes, they'll float if you just let them float there for a while. But the thing is, they need to be maintained, like the internal components.
But they tend to sink after a while.
Well, not even just that. Like, I'm not even talking about structural hull. I'm talking about, like, electrical. I'm talking about, like, the plumbing and pipe work. Like, all that just got to be maintained.
Not to mention that hydroponics with food doesn't really work.
And at that point, if you want to do, like, a hydroponics thing...
Water catchers that catch rainwater does not supply enough water at all, in the slightest.
You know, you will be dead. You'll need some sort of, what do you call it? One of those converters that takes the seawater and then filters it.
You need a desalination plant.
Yeah.
And that would be massive and highly expensive.
What else would you need?
Now the costs are just going through the roof.
As far as hydroponics, that's kind of pointless. You would actually be better off actually using big, flat, floaty barges for this. Basically, you just have little layer of soil and then grow stuff on it. But at this point, you might actually be better off just farming the underground or the underwater for food, or literally building a dome underwater and then cleaning that out of water and then having grass grow down there, I guess. But like, I don't really know how sunlight travels through all that water, and that would depend on how deep that is too. That might become a serious problem. The logistical nightmare that is involved in building watery things is cool. Bub, stop it. I know you really want more again.
Indeed.
What do you mean, stop it?
Bubbles.
What?
Do you not see the mouse, you fucking muppet?
I don't know why my mouse is over there, but I wasn't even moving my mouse. Like, it doesn't do anything when I don't move the mouse. Except for this time, apparently.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes, this is the party of Kib. Now, where do we want to go next? I assume we can go back to Red Cliff because there's still more missions to do there as well. Okay, we're off the map, technically. Splemeth Hut. Prospect Mountains, a range of high peaks. Excuse me. Do we want to do the DLC before we beat the game, though? I would assume so.
Probably do, yes.
Like Calenhad docks. Sitting in the shadows of the old Imperial Highway, these docks are now the only means to reach the tower. That's cool, let's go there.
Sounds cool, he says.
Hello everyone, I hope everyone's day is going well, says Robert Marks. You as well. Is Kibs World building a Waterworld game? No. That would be some autistic levels of writing.
Sire, I have more news. Yes. Well, It seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father.
Poor Tim Curry.
Should we
so
not be fighting the
underutilized.
Darkspawn instead of each other?
I know.
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he
Never!
not?
Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own. I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
I didn't say no. He's like, my leadership is terrible and is not going very well.
It's not a very smart man.
We're coming here to see the mages, right? Oh, great. They just love me.
What is the name they have for Mother and I? Apostates?
This will be interesting.
Truly, it boggles the mind.
The good thing about mages, I find, is that they die much like any other. You just need to worry about what happens before that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bib. You just need to worry about it.
Such
Yeah,
sinister
you're the mage
glares
here, not
do
me.
you a disservice, dear Morrigan. Yours should be a face that smiles.
Kyle.
Oh no, we're over in
Do
Cumbered, Bibs.
As no one.
Tell me stuff.
Ah, look at this. I remember taking your cross when you left with that fella Duncan. And now you're a Grey Warden. My pap used to tell me stories about them.
God damn it, Bobs. Why must you do that? Ah!
What? Oh my god, why is the mouse over there? I didn't move it.
Bubbles, as there's something crawling around in that room with you.
No.
Bubbles are ours. My knee bubbles. Wow. I could vary you. I give up on that. We'll just use the number keys. Hopefully I don't need my mouse for
Oh
anything.
my god, why is it back there?
Bubbles, you're fucking lying to
Stop.
me. don't,
Stop.
don't lie to me, Bubs. I don't believe you anymore. You know what, Bubs?
Stop.
You think this is funny, don't you? You're like, oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll put my mouse upside down. It's actually upside... It just moved back.
Bubs, I don't
For
believe you.
fuck's sake.
You're fucking with me. Chad, he's fucking with me.
Is there any way to disable mouse control?
You could just unplug your mouse.
It would just move back anyway. Because it's not the mouse. There's something that's causing it to move back on the screen.
Turns out Bubs is gaslighting you, says Ketchup. Damn, Ketchup. Did you break the wall with your skull, says Sebatinsky. What? I hope you're going to get plenty of painkillers or go under, Cody. Oh no. Cody says I'm getting 4 titanium screws drilled into my skull Friday morning. Yay. Ah, you'll be unconscious. You won't even know that's there.
She will afterwards.
You will later. You'll have a blistering headache. Just remember to follow the doctor's orders and be a good boy. Drink lots of calcium, I assume. You know, to grow back the bone bits or whatever. Black 1917 donates to $2 say squeak. Thank you for the donation. He says I'll be under for surgery because it's gonna take like 3 hours and I'll come home with a big bottle of perks. Perks. Oh, that means Cody getting the nails of pain. Press F for the poor thing, says Sebatinsky.
He was
Ketchup
getting
says,
nailed.
you mean hands, Kibs. Now be grateful you don't have to do the feed, says Ketchup angrily at Kibs.
You should be grateful.
Klesger Kriaz says, hello there. Welcome to the stream, Klesger. You're late. Late? You haven't been here very often, Klesger. That has been remembered. I've got a list. A list of those who will be persecuted. Percocets. I don't know what that means still. Butcher nails, I mean, says Sebatinsky. Oh no. Now, try to move mouse. Could you ferry me across to the island? Hello, Kester. Why aren't you manning the boat?
Templars took the boat.
Why would they take your boat?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester, we got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy, named for my grandmum she was.
Is something wrong up there at the tower?
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic, but the tower's always got something to do with magic.
Is there no way to get across? But I have to get there. I'm on official business. How could you not? Say official
But look at
business.
me. I told you I'm not the ferryman no more. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
Well, thanks for your help.
You're too kind. Your type don't usually give my type the time of day.
That's because I'm such a good person. I've not done anything bad in this campaign, because Barith is nice.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you?
Sure, Cal.
Exactly.
There's
who I was
no
hoping.
witnesses that will
I represent
remember
a
the
collective of
wrongdoings
mages
of
interested
Barith.
in going about their
There's
lives
a
without
VOD.
the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
Barith is good.
It's everyone who watched the stream.
Tell me more. Isn't that against the Chantry's
We
laws?
harm no one, I assure you. And we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is a life outside of the Templar's shadow. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
I'll take a look at these requests.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
These are dead fishies, Bib. Their faces look kind of derpy.
You think? You really think they look kind of derpy, Kyle?
A little bit. There's a vial tied to the bird's leg. Try to take it. You have received a potion of risk specialization.
Is that a difficult word for you, Kyle?
Okay. I was just not prepared for that. I was expecting a letter or something.
Because it's a mod.
All right, all right.
Alright. The Dwarven Kingdom once encompassed 12 great thags spread across the DOS. No! That's what I get for installing this on SSD. Shady patron.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
Disgruntled patron.
Overpriced swill.
Larana.
Good day.
Innkeeper.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you?
Why is this inn called the Spoiled Princess?
It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling in. The name stuck. That's the story.
Okay.
You ask?
Get a drink.
Of course. What would you like?
I would like to sell my belongings to you. He's like, no, it's like take my belongings and you'll enjoy it. You don't buy a bib. Look, you're just an innkeeper. You'll buy armor and you'll fucking like it. At least buy that.
Well, is your RPG immersion broken, Kyle?
No, I just kind of like it when innkeepers buy everything. Just because I need to get rid of everything. Oh, too good for this plant, huh? Alright, how about some bones? Oh, too good for bones, too. What about a painted skyball, Oh, you can't decorate it with the skyball. Dalish gloves, you know, you could put the drinks in the Dalish gloves. Oh, but you'll take the gems. Looks like you're the spoiled princess now. See, you could use the wolf pelts for, like, blankets or something. I don't fucking know. See? I did, babe.
Okay. You did it, Kyle.
I saved America. See, warmth bomb, so it warms your balls. Ice bomb, so it cools your balls. I still have so much inventory stuff to get rid of. I'm not gonna craft stuff. I'm too lazy for this. To utilize gameplay mechanic. Wait, can flasks be used to refill it with something? Probably. But that's what you make potions with.
What are you gonna fill it with? Water?
Probably. I could if I wanted to. Oh, buy that. Oh, I was kidding. Give it back. Okay, you can have it. I should look through the rings and amulets. Axes could be useful for chopping firewood. Think about it, man. Think about it. Look, I feel like these are pretty rational decisions here to make.
I don't think I need to think about it.
Like, look, there's certainly a fireplace. Look, see that? That's a keg. That's not a fireplace. See that candle stick? I'm sure he has to chop wood at some point. Maybe fix chairs or something.
To do what? You don't think he could just buy planks?
Perhaps I could have
No,
a
that's
try.
outlandish. He has to do everything himself by hand. Remember, Bubs, he's a jack of all trades from now on. What are the mods you are using? We posted them in the Bickering Bunch discussions a while back. You'll have to scroll up. There is more than a few, but there are links to all of them there, including the save file, so you have all the little things too.
How very fitting that they would build a prison for mages in the middle of a lake and make it look like a giant phallus.
Do you think that perhaps there are magical beasts swimming in the lake, guarding their magic tower?
Well, those were opinions to have.
You!
Does
You're
look
not
like
looking to
a
get across
giant
to the
cock.
tower, are you?
This one's
Because I have
pointy
strict orders not to let anyone pass.
I am a Grey Warden, and I seek assistance of the mages.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
I don't have anything. I don't have to prove anything to you. I have these documents here.
Yes. Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those. You know, I have some documents too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
Aren't queens female?
Don't question royalty. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
Your superior won't like what you've got. I like to know what you're being
Number 3
sassy.
is more fun.
Can't we work something out?
That dark-eyed temptress over there. Surely the tower would be far too dull for her. Because it gets a little lonely out here sometimes. And, you know, you could just leave her with me.
Oh, excellent. I have been hoping for new prey.
Prey?
'Twill take but a moment. Perhaps you should go aboard the vessel to prepare while we are away. We must row ourselves across. I fear the lad will no longer have the use of his limbs or his eyes once I am done with him.
Huh. Well, maybe I should,
Wonderful. I can sense his terror. Oh, that will make the loving all the sweeter.
So you said you wanted to get across. Maybe we should go now. Right now. Now.
No, I'm not going. Yes, let's go.
Come along, I suppose.
You only know that because you had played this game so much.
Different companions had different lines for that. Or different interactions.
Morgan's probably was the best. If I had to guess.
Sten has cookies for him.
Sten has cookies for him.
Yes.
Thank you for the cookies.
He gives him cookies.
Thank you for... I mean, I guess he can bribe guards with cookies.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now
Both.
we wait and pray.
What's going on here? Gregor, good to see you again, even though he hates my guts.
Well, look who's back. A proper Grey Warden now, are we? Glad you're not dead.
Oh, that's surprising. You're looking well yourself, if a bit harried. You don't mean that. You're truly glad I'm not dead? I don't know, let's not push her luck here. What's happening? Why are the doing George? But I'll say that. You're looking well yourself.
Perhaps. Now we're dealing with a situation that doesn't involve you, Grey Warden.
Ooh, sensing a little bit of sass there, Bibbs. This tower was my home. I want to know what happened. I'm a Grey Warden, but I'm also a mage. What's Bubs?
I'm glad to know you're so observant.
Bubs, look, we have to provide commentary on the dialogue. You can't just sit there and go like, my name Bubs every 5 seconds. Okay? That's not how the world works. As the Great Warden, I have the right to know what's happening.
I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control.
His shield is floating.
Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
Weapons float too.
We were too complacent.
Yeah, but normally they're
Does
close enough to
Jowan
the
know
model.
This? Don't think I've forgotten your role in Jowan's escape.
Oh, he remembered that.
You can tell of Jowan.
Jowan's escape seems small price
Number
kid.
2, Kyle, since you can't read.
Actually, I have news of Jowan.
Do you? That's surprising.
Tyrion Logan hired him to poison the I was hired to secretly tutor the child in magic. Or he was hired. He is dead, that's all you need to know. Tyrion Logan hired him to poison Arl or Aemon.
And now?
He is dead. That's all you need to know.
That is a relief. Though I don't know if I should trust you.
What has become of the first enchanter? How did this all happen? Have all the mages become abominations?
You may as well have. What does it matter? They took us by surprise. We were prepared for 1 or 2 abominations, not the horde that fell upon us.
Why don't you rally your men and kill them all?
I would destroy the tower, raze it to the ground. But I cannot risk more of my men. The doors remain shut, and they will protect us for now.
That's no solution. Doors can be broken.
We do not mean for the doors to stay closed forever. Everything in the tower must be eliminated. I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
What good will that do? The right of annulment?
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely.
Hot.
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
The mages are not defenseless. Some must still live.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
I'll look for survivors. But it was you that shut them all in.
And what was I to do? Leave the door open as the abominations poured out?
He's right. All the circles have doors like these, to prevent abominations from getting loose.
Denerim must have received our message. It cannot be much longer.
If I help you deal with the circle, will you lend me aid?
If, by some miracle, you destroy the abominations, yes. The Templars will join your army.
What army? I've never
Without
mentioned
word
an
from
army.
Denerim,
What the fuck?
I must determine our course.
You're a
Surely
Grey
destroying
Warden. All Grey
Darkspawn
Wardens have an
is a
army.
worthy goal.
He's like, he probably wants me to join the army to go die or something. We have an agreement then. Is that all you can offer me?
We have nothing to offer you, but gratitude and service. I have heard the tower holds many valuable artifacts. I expect we'll have to consider them lost or destroyed.
Very negotiable. Very well, we have a deal.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
My God, babe. How could this have happened, babe?
Who knows, Cal? Who knows?
As I recall, shutting the door and throwing away the key was definitely the Templar.
So the mages are all locked within.
Boom.
Poor Robert Marks. He's wondering why you use a shield in an RPG.
Sleeping abominations lie. Now would
Why would you wonder that? I don't know, shields block stuff. Like arrows and sword blows.
Or magic.
Or other shit being flung at you. Sometimes it's nice to have an object you can use to, you know, deflect those items away from your body. Because while you may be wearing armor, you still don't want it to hit the armor, because that, you know, if it hits the armor, there's still gaps in the armor. There's still weak points.
Especially in his armor.
There's a lot of massive gaps in that armor. It's not very form-fit like real-life armor.
I could have a try at that.
Because if you look at late Renaissance armor, or late medieval armor, like, that shit, like, damn. Covers a lot of the body. There's still gaps, but it covers a lot. His high fantasy armor is impressive looking, but there's still massive gaps, like right there. I can't really tell. It's the sash, but I assume right there his thighs are probably vulnerable.
Now's better than later.
Oh no. The sound is weird with this.
You've returned to the tower? Why did the Templars let you through? Are you here to warn us?
I told Gregor I would investigate the tower. This was my home. I want to see what's happened to it.
I see you still care about the
Robert
circle
Marx.
and
Oh,
our
I was
tower.
basing it on real armor.
Unfortunately,
In an
the circle is
RPG.
in grave
In a
danger.
universe with tons of magic and God knows what kind of stuff.
Remember, this kind of stuff it's fantasy. It's meant to look stylistic. Like, the cool factor outweighs the realism factor. That's okay, as long as you understand what you're watching. Yes, the abominations and demons.
You've heard, then. I suppose the Templars would not let you in without warning you first. The Templars have barred the doors. They will only open them if they intend to attack us. Is that what is happening?
No, they are waiting for reinforcements. Don't worry, the rite of annulment has not arrived. Let's just drop that.
They sent for it, then. I feared they might have. What else could they do? So Gregor thinks the circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the rite, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
We waste time here. When there are abominations to kill. Did Irving survive as well?
If anyone could survive this, it would be the first enchanter Irving. It was he who told me to look after the children. It's a long story. I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this circle.
Maybe I don't want to. I want to see this place burn. Wow, that's a 180 degree right there if I've ever saw one. Say, I won't come back and help you guys. And it's like,
Make it burn.
I want to help it burn, though. And she's like, what? No, I misinterpreted what you meant.
I want to help you guys by putting you out of your misery.
Very well. I will help you. But the Templars may attack at any moment. We must try to avoid needless slaughter. I disagree. Annulment is the only option. That is kind of great. We are a self-loathing elf, but have we established whether Barith is a self-loathing mage?
That's up to you, I guess.
This is a ponderous decision, because I think this is going to kind of lead into the same scenario we had with the elf campaign, where that one resulted in the mass genocide of the entire elven clan. Then the prison guards want to stab you. Everything burns, says Black Raven. Wouldn't Gambersons be something nice to make arrows less dangerous, says Robert Marks, or asks?
Robert Marks is wondering what's the excuse for mages not being able to wear armor here. Thing is, there's nothing stopping a mage from wearing armor. He's entirely free to wear armor in this universe. It's gonna cost more mana to cast spells, but that's it.
A lot of universes have different reasons for why mages don't wear armor. Some because the metal actually interferes with it. Others because it's easier to enchant fabrics or things like that.
And here's the fact that it's just simply rather tiring.
Yep. Mana, from what I understand in Dragon Age, it's basically like it uses up their concentration and stamina, doesn't it? So it's already exhausting. Mana. I know, but like the act of casting spells is tiring. Already.
Well, the thing is that wearing armor increases your fatigue, which increases either the stamina or mana cost of things.
Black 1917 $25 say the choice is simple. Do you want mages or Templars in the final battle? We do have werewolves. Should we just get a brawly army? Just a brawly boys? Mages tend to be noodle arms and not too well equipped to carry metal on you. You'd be surprised how light armor is, though. Some armors. But even so, even if you wear that armor, like, even if you just wear them like what this guy's wearing, like, that's not like wearing a t-shirt or a sweatshirt. That's quite a bit heavier. And you're going to be wearing that all day. It can become quite cumbersome to move around in. Gambesons aren't that heavy, no. But again, they're still cumbersome.
They're not heavy. But good God, do they get warm.
Yes. Talk about uncomfortable, too. You could probably wear it for an hour or so.
Stiff.
But like it's gonna be uncomfortable after a certain amount of time. Armor usually is. Like
Gambeson is basically a furnace.
Like I remember wearing the light bulletproof vest that we have, and then the heavy one. The heavy one's fucking. That one's meant to stop big bullets, but Jesus Christ, like the light vest, just for small arms, like that is already kind of cumbersome, and that's heavy. And that's just modern shit, which is nothing like they had back then. Just saying, it gets heavier, Chan. You try moving around on armor a little bit and you'll understand. Oh my god, okay, one more story actually. When I was a little kid, I had this Clone Wars Trooper outfit for Halloween. I remember that. I remember. And I remember how clunky and hard it was to move. That's the one thing I remember.
That's not a good comparison.
I know, but it's just
that thing is not made to fit at all.
It is. I can barely bend. I can barely bend. Plate armor isn't as heavy as people might think. The weight is spread out across the body. You know, it's not as heavy as you think, but it's still heavy.
Plate armor is usually at least somewhat custom made.
Generally custom fit.
Poorly fitted plate armor is not good to wear.
God, no. Now, I disagree. But maybe I don't want to. I want to see this place burn. Barith is nice after all. She's nice in the fact that she understands that this place is a lot of torment and anguish, and that places of torment and anguish should, burn naturally.
Yes, like elves.
You would murder your fellow mages in cold blood. Why? You knew these people.
It's not personal. I just hate the Circle. I've left that behind. I serve for Eldon now, not the Circle. I have no obligation to them.
If you insist on making war upon the Circle, we have nothing more to discuss. It comes to blows, then.
No, stop! You can't just attack her. She's protected the children. She's not the one we should be wary of.
Oh, the children argument.
Person. There's a lot she could help us with.
Or maybe that is just what she wants you to think.
You're saying she's trying to fool us? I suppose
maybe she's some kind of sneaky witch thief.
You could be right. Oh, do what you think is best.
The Circle's annulment is the best thing for everyone. Then the mages die, and so does anyone who gets in the way.
I will stop you.
Revenge of the Sith music starts playing. The March on the Temple. Oh no, Bubs, it's bad guy time. Okay, we just fucking order 66 this bitch. That's right, chat. Order 66 it is. Actually, wait, let's get that corpse explosion for the children. They're gonna run away.
Oh yeah, of course. They're not possessed by demons. So you can't kill them.
How annoying. They have escaped. Ooh. Ooh, so I don't know what hit me there. Ooh, I don't know what hit him there. I thought we were derping them down fast.
Nightingale.
But they were derping us down too. Whoa. That had a blast. Oh.
You're fighting mages now, Kyle. They
Oh,
have magic, just like you.
Is there a mage over there? Or? Okay, combat music just kept playing for a while.
I'll get on it.
The mages have paid in blood for their sins. For existing, how dare they be born?
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Shut up, you. We're gonna break this open.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Perhaps this, bitch. But I have
Where's
a
Ev?
better chance of not breaking it. Won't someone think of the children? Where are you? They just despawned, didn't they?
I don't know what happens if you do that. I would imagine they despawn.
I think they did.
So I don't think the game would let you kill normal children.
Has anyone told you what marvelous eyes you possess, my dear?
Again with the flattery. Do you not tire from these pointless exercises?
In Antiva, women are accustomed to being showered with the praise they deserve. Men should worship you at their feet as you pass.
They don't find that incredibly annoying?
They are goddesses receiving their subjects, just as you should be. Whatever would be annoying about that?
I have no wish to be placed upon a pedestal.
But you deserve no less. You should be admired by painters, copied by sculptors, exalted by poets. Surely, you know that yours is a beauty so exotic, it would turn the eye of the maker himself.
Well, I suppose
Maker's breath. You were right. You win, I guess.
Thank you, sir. I expect payment forthwith.
I hate you all.
Damn. Damn. She was set up. The game was rigged from the start, Bib.
It was all a bet.
It was. And she caved.
She fell for it.
She truly was just a whammon.
And this is how Sims see themselves. They believe that their constant, incessant flattery will get them somewhere.
They're like, I'm gonna get pussy at some point. And then when somebody's banging the chick they were simping for, they're like, I don't understand how he got pussy and I didn't get nothing. I didn't get... It's like, womp womp. Turns out women don't like little fucking pathetic bitches. Isn't that strange? Some do, but everyone's got their kinks.
But they usually want to use them.
Normally, yeah. Those are just what we call whores.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Damn, spicy.
You should probably get off your back, Hal.
Why does L-Star wearing leathers? Because I yet to find proper steel armor. Maybe I have some in my inventory now. Okay, we need to kill every last one of them. Every last one of them, Bib. Okay, well, if I just scroll out, I can see it anyways. Boop. Or no, no, do that one. Yeah. Yeah, perfect, perfect. Ooh. We're taking a bit of a brunt of that.
You are pulsing, aren't you?
Because we are taking the brunt of that.
Move a bit back.
Run away! Run away! Jesus.
So you can get off my back.
That was quite explodey, I must say. Nothing but
surprisingly, when you use exploding magic, things explode. What a surprise, and hi there, Rothan.
Welcome to the stream, Rothan. Good. I don't like how they're coming in like a long noodly train. Oh well, that'll do.
Why is he afraid of them?
Could just do that, actually.
One virulent walking bomb.
Nah.
Sounds like cowardice to me.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Alistair, you're gonna go boom. Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Just a flesh wound. Or in this case, a scorch mark.
Bibbo, 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 bibbo. Oh, bibbo. Dwarven helmet. That's probably way better. It's not as better as I thought it would be. But then again, I'm always thinking like World of Warcraft when I look at menus like this. I should expect 10,000 points better. When their point system was super inflated. Bubs remembers that, I bet. Those were the
What's
good
the point
days.
system?
Well, how their like stats were inflated. Dwarven armored boots, bib. Studded leather.
Rothen is asking, would you consider playing the forest again? We didn't even finish it the first time.
No, we didn't.
We do need to finish that.
We got a fair ways into it, though. That's true.
Didn't get that.
7.65.
Spent a fair amount of time just building.
The battle dress provocateur is better, bib.
That's nice, Carl.
Okay.
We're in Charles are wondering about a Minecraft speedrun.
No thanks.
You know what you should do?
What?
Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode speedrun.
Which one's Feed the Beast?
It's it used to be a mod pack, then it became like a whole launcher with a collection of a bunch of mod packs. It's just a bunch of mod packs essentially.
What's the core gimmick?
Mods.
Yeah, but what's the core theme of that one? They always have
Nothing.
a theme to it. What do Feed the Beast offer, Bibs? What's the big thing?
You feel that?
It's an umbrella.
Of what? Like, what does it do?
Mods.
Please refrain from going into the stock.
Various mod
It is
packs,
a
Carl.
mess
That tells
and
me
not able to
nothing.
get it into a state fit to be seen.
Oh no. Owain, who are you? Forget about him. What are you doing here?
I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
Don't you want to get out of here? Why are you cleaning at a time like this? Aren't you afraid of the abominations?
Robert Marks says, so why do some game makers make the armor system obstructed, like to give an armor rating rather than showing the damage resist or threshold? Because some systems do not have a damage resist or threshold. The armor value is simply part of a larger equation.
Have you come across abominations?
No. I suppose I should count myself lucky. I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
Succeed at what? What's this Niall trying to do?
I do not know. But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adralla. The litany protects a mind from blood magic. This is what I have heard.
Are you saying there are blood mages here?
Niall wanted the litany. It stands to reason that he believes it will be needed.
I see, thank you for your help. That's troubling news.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
Damn, you may be spared.
Hothead Lad says, will we ever play Terraria with Bubs?
We did. Bub got bored very quickly.
I don't like Terraria.
To be fair, Terraria was fun back in the day. But the thing is, like, Terraria's gameplay loop, like, it just goes on and on. Like, back when the Wall of Flesh was the big bad ending thing, I thought that was fine. Well, it's not that it was a big bad ending.
I like
as far as it
playing
got.
Minecraft. I don't like playing vanilla Minecraft, I like playing modern Minecraft. But Terraria, I just don't enjoy. It's just boring to me.
Now we play a little. Shall we compete one point?
So you can get off my back.
I love this game.
Now definitely.
Oops, did I buff the sword one? Oh. He did. He did too.
Fort.
Oh my god, why am I not able to shoot, but he is?
Let's see what you're made of.
Because you're right-handed, so he clearly has advantage.
You can just whip it over. Honk.
It's kind of like in third-person shooter games when you have the camera on one side rather than the other.
Don't kill me.
My god, Bubs. Hex Bib. Make her show you mercy, Malvisar, for you'll be find none here. Tell me why I should spare your life. The people you killed didn't want to die either.
I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circo would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. Don't you remember what it was like?
You have the same dumb head I have.
The Templars watching. Always.
Friends.
Enough self-pity. You'll die for your crimes. Yes, I understand I hated it too. But I never turned to forbidden magic. You should have expressed your concern to the Chantry. What you've done will make things worse for future mages. Enough self-pity. You'll die for your crimes.
No, please.
Hold still. That was a very slow death.
Maybe you should have used something more powerful than just slapping her with your staff.
Oh, blip. Blip. Look, Bib, somebody had to slap her with the staff.
Donald says Terraria is one of those games that need to be played with others. Well, I played with Kyle. Thing is, I just don't like the game.
Yeah, no, we played it for a bit. Terraria is nothing but spelunking, though. 90% of the gameplay is spelunking. And if you don't like
spelunking, doesn't interest me much.
If you don't like spelunking, you're not gonna like the game. I actually like spelunking as far as
spelunking in Terraria doesn't interest me much. I can like spelunking in the right games, but Terraria doesn't interest me.
I also hate the word spelunking. I just realized that I don't like that word.
Why?
Why not?
What's wrong with spelunking?
What's wrong with you, Bib? It's like, damn, Bib man bad.
Boom.
We didn't have a party wipe, but it was close.
What do you need?
What? Nothing.
You right-click him, Kyle.
Now's better than
Bloop,
later.
bloop.
People are talking about Skyrim in chat. The only viable Skyrim build is to get mods and then go for Summoner. Go full-on Conjuration.
Got it. Now's better than later. Oh, this could be good. You're in.
Bogman says you missed his money.
We did. Bogman donates $1.50. Say, other news. And other news. North Korea currently has a complete lack of toothpaste. Oh no.
Huh.
All around me is familiar
Did they eat it all?
toothpaste. Kick the door open.
Probably did eat it all.
I was gonna kick the door open.
Please don't hurt me. I'm no one. I'm not important. I just don't want to die. Oh, Maker.
You're not going to die. Pull yourself together. Pathetic fool. Why shouldn't I do away with you right now?
Because I'm this close to wetting myself.
Really? You're funny. I suppose I might have been unnecessarily harsh. You disgust me away with you. Really? You're funny.
Why is that funny? I was petrified in there. There were demons and then you. Thank you.
Ugly.
I suppose I can breathe easy now. Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden, at your service.
Keep your hands where I can see them. I don't trust you.
What do you think I could do to you? Have you seen you? Or more accurately, have you seen the demons you made short work of? You turned them into a thin, slightly sticky, somewhat runny paste that appears to be seeping into the cracks between the stones as we speak.
I'll do the same to you if you do anything suspicious. Well, I still don't trust you.
We don't have to argue. You don't like me, and I would rather be out of here and out of your hair. Our goals are similar. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while.
I've killed most of the demons you could escape. You could come with me. God damn it, there's no murdering him for his cowardice. What kind of Bioware game is this? You could come with me. I've killed most of the demons you could escape.
Go where? The Templars have locked the door. I'm just going to stay here and see what happens.
Do what you wish. Your life is your own.
Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again.
Here in Wasteland 3, you
happier,
can just
less
shoot anything you didn't
life-threatening
like.
Times.
In Wasteland
like
3?
refugees.
That was funny. To be fair, though, that broke the game very quickly. When you didn't... Here, not letting you do that actually makes a lot more sense. But then again, you are playing a blank character.
Much,
oh, it did.
How?
Let's see, we got more mages. Nope. Are they friends with the Abomination? No, they're not. Weird, Bib. Weird. Poof.
Victorious.
Poof. Piff.
What wrong, Bib?
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
No. It's like, okay.
Dragons have a certain level of intelligence in this game. It's hard to quantify, because it doesn't really go into detail.
Poof.
Poof. Keeps dying a lot.
Now the fun part.
So be it.
I have to waddle over to it.
Why do you keep dying, Kyle?
Because it's a video game, I don't really care. Now, more importantly, Chad is arguing about stuff, and Bubbles needs to fix it. Now.
But they're not arguing.
No, though.
About what?
Things. Science.
Such as?
We're going to the third floor. Dragons were once worshipped by ancient Tevinter.
What a surprise that you can't answer, as always, Kyle.
The Tevinter Imperium doesn't have a lot of buildings, Bib. Where'd it go?
This one right here. You're in one.
This isn't Tevinter building.
Where are all the mages?
You can't prove that. You don't have any
Could have a try.
proof.
Do you get the feeling
Is it just getting worse as we go up?
It's not true that mages can turn someone into a toad, is it? That's just a myth, yes?
Warren Charlton is adamant that they weren't arguing.
Get off my back.
They were battling to the death.
All right.
Many of them will die later.
I doubt it.
Time to die. Let's make this begin the
Not so fast.
Why are the undead wearing this weird armor?
Because they're undead.
Wouldn't they be dead Templars and dead mages?
No.
Uh-oh, I don't like the
They
look
don't have
of
that
this.
model.
I think that's the one here with this targeting. Oh god. I had a feeling that was gonna happen too.
Poof. Big poof. Slight poof. Mild poof.
Damn. Stunned to death.
I shall do it.
Pretty sure she got killed to death.
Let's see. Flying swarm. No, I've never tried that. We'll have potion and we'll try that. Attack as a bug. Oh. Okay.
Good job, Cal.
Game's like attack and then switches back to basic and model. It's like, fuck you. Thanks, game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a user error.
Sepetinsky says Bubbles appears to be quite entertained with the word poof. Bubbles is a simple-minded creature. Things easily entertain one with such a puny little bubble brain. Look at that. Bubs is still in shock. He's like, what? The tweed.
No. Yeah. I just weren't saying anything interesting.
Cranky Bubs.
So how many party wipes has it been? A lot.
Why don't you keep track, chat?
Now we get our hands dirty.
You had your
Yeah,
opportunity.
Chad, if you want to know. Why aren't you keeping track of it?
Yes, chat. Do your goddamn chat job. Like, we don't have a chat job. Doesn't even make any sense.
Are you gonna pay them?
Damn. You better heal Alistair quick. Well, you absolutely fucked up that, bitch. Better heal other dipshit quick then. They're all dead. You have poultice. You have poultice. Everybody gets a poultice. Oh, we all fell over. Well, I fell over.
Chat has terrible taste in food. Marmite on toast, jam on toast. It's like, these are the best things you can come up with.
Jesus Christ. Fucking... That's just gonna keep going, huh? That really is just gonna keep going.
Doesn't like jam, I think.
Are you even hurting it? No, because it's immune to your basic attack. And immune to that. You're basically useless.
Let us end this.
I've never had Marmite, but it sounds absolutely horrendous.
So be it.
Resisted. Become burr. Unbecome burr.
I am done with that one.
What is Marmite actually made out of?
Nope, don't know, don't care.
Cheese and pate. Ugh. Ugh. That doesn't sound good together. Bogman says Marmite banana pizza. Yeast extract.
Now you're trying too hard, Bogman.
Yeast extract? On toast? Jesus.
Oh, okay, game. The next room's like, we heard that, by the way.
It's supposed to go on toast. I don't think it's supposed to go on anything. The only thing it's supposed to go in is the...
Yep. 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 Don't waste my time, game.
You know, the worst part is, I've defended British cooking, but maybe I was wrong.
No, you haven't. You've mocked it non-stop.
Mocked it occasionally.
You've never defended
against people who go like, it's the worst thing ever.
That's literally you. That's literally you.
So it isn't.
It
but
is.
I'm starting to reconsider my position.
You're trying to be quote-unquote contrarian.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Was it, can I get you a ladder so you can stop calling me a contrarian? You gonna clue?
Bosky says, isn't there some sort of rotten fish for you guys up in the north? There are rotten fish. And it's fucking disgusting. It's not cooking. Leaving fish out to rot is not cooking. Bob, if you think Marmite is bad, try some salted licorice from Sweden. Why? It's terrible. I don't like licorice.
Oh no, they're just necromorphs. Puddles of organic material everywhere, Bib.
You should eat it. Maybe it tastes nice.
I'm curious why that seems to be a common thing. Necromorphs, Dead Space, or not Dead Space.
Because it's gross and icky.
Warhammer, like it all does like, ooh, organic-y goo
Because
bits.
body horror is gross and disgusting, that's why.
I think faces on it. Possessed Templars. No.
Oh, another battle it is.
All right. Get off my back.
Boop. Boop.
I've had rabbit once, I think. I remember nothing of how it tasted.
Ramen?
Rabbit.
Oh, okay. I hear that you will starve to death on a belly full of rabbit.
Now's better than later.
Well, I think it's more of a fact that you need so much of it. Because, you need a few rabbits to actually get some sort of dinner going.
I like the screaming in the background. Kib to Kib. There. Now can little Alistair wear this Templar armor I found? Probably not. Probably too high level. Yeah, if that's what Don. 44 strength. It's not going to be anytime soon. Bit of a shame. But not the end of the world. You never know, little bib. You never know.
What chicken? I haven't had chicken in a while.
That staff is hideous. Oh my god. Okay, it's not as bad. It looked hideous from that angle, though. Kind of reminds me of Saruman's staff a little bit.
A bit.
Just a bit. Just missing that little white orb, and it needs to be pitch black. Like obsidian black. A pile of books. Oh. Lovely.
Kind of want chicken.
Chicken what, bub?
I see enemy.
Honestly, any chicken at this point.
Nah, don't want to do that again. Can't lose me main keister like that. Not when they're immune to most of my spells. What to do?
What now?
You first.
It's almost like the Templars.
You wear that. And that. And now use all stonk. And we'll do that. But bam. And then I don't think you have anything, but I can't remember. Brain freeze.
So you can get
Boop. Boop.
off my back.
Was this door?
Very well.
Yes. Wow, really?
Lord Charlton says, explains why Bubs hates the idea of Marmite even though he doesn't know how it tastes. And then the next thing he says, Marmite sounds bad on paper, but it tastes great in your mouth. You just explain why people don't like the idea of Marmite. You just said it tastes bad. It looks bad on paper.
Okay, in order to cheese this, we're gonna do this. Boop.
Can I get you a ladder so you can
Boop.
get off my back?
Boop. Boop. Now you go and open that. No, and you stay back. You stay back. Peek. Oh fuck! It's the wrong door. Okay. Back up. Get out of there, boys. Oh, it doesn't matter. I just died through the wall. This feels like an accursed farming scream moment right here.
Leave a mark.
That's stupid. Wasn't even the first person to be targeted either. Lame. Lame. Alright, we need potes. Kibs fucking for once tries. The game fucking just gives me the middle finger. Yeah, no, we're not killing them with these guys. Oh, what does bugs do more damage than stinging insects that inflict nature damage on nearby foes with the damage increasing based on weapons on the caster. Spell power, blah blah blah. Instead of health, but the caster regenerates no mana. The twirling clouds of insects is immune to normal missiles, which isn't very helpful in this situation. Very good chance of evading physical attacks. Might as well. I think we're pretty fucked, though, to be perfectly honest. As everyone gets knocked down and AoE'd to death.
I am ready.
Have you turned into a bug yet?
George Palmer says, so Bobs, have you had salmic liquors? I don't know. I don't like licorice to begin with. Terrible. Tastes foul.
So be it.
Man, I wish these controls were better for this mode. Let's see. I don't seem to like Frost. That be true, Bib. That be true. Okay, focus all damage on the weakest target. Freeze him. Are you hitting the same guy? Are we hitting the same target? Or did I fucking...
Chicken.
You're drooling and save some dignity, cool.
Chicken leg / thighs. The nice dash of rosemary and thyme.
On it. Right.
And then some rice and a good sauce together. That would be nice.
Right then.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
I'm hungry, Kyle.
Nice. Congratulations. You did a
I had
human.
dinner 2 hours ago. Now I'm hungry again.
Damn, maybe I should get heal magic for her next time.
Have an enchant.
Shall we compete for points?
Poor Bubs. Bonk. Bonk. I kind of look like low gain a little.
Kill.
He was like stabbed through chest, stabbed through breastplated armor. He's like, that's one hell of a thrust, bub. That's one hell of a blade.
That's why you should bang him. He can thrust really well.
Pierce right into your fucking, right through your cervix. Can't imagine that'll feel good. I can't. Be like, owie. And that demon just waited out there the whole time? What? Why?
Why wouldn't she send her minions?
Get bugged.
Ridiculously awesome.
No loot. Oh. No people.
Hothead lad claims to have tea. Or coffee or something. I don't know.
Nobody knows. Beer, beer, beer. Beer, 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 beer.
You know, I'm hungry. I might even take some long pig at this point.
Get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Now you go forth and bring glory.
Hothead lad says, Kibs, are you planning on adding more Twitch chat emojis?
Yeah. I think, isn't followers the limit? I forgot what was causing the limiting factor.
No
Probably
idea.
can do more now. I know followers was one of the limitations. I don't think we're hitting the same target, guys. I think I have a suspicion we're hitting separate guys. And that might be wherein the problem lies. Yes, quite. Suspicious that. We need to bonk bonk that. Bonky bonky.
Binky bonky.
Why do you run over here? Like, go away. See, that's what I was
to
afraid.
fight. Just watching Severan's health. Like, what's his actual health number at?
Ooh.
Severan.
You see from here.
Okay, 1. I was wondering if it was 1 or not.
I mean, he's probably dead. I'm annoyed. There's 2 of the same things.
Can I get you so you can get off my back?
Pew.
Let's see what you're made of.
Pew.
Cannot be defeated.
Pew. Pew.
Ooh, George Fowler. Warren Chop might get triggered by you saying that.
Time goes Ramar, I tried it, didn't like it. He's like, oh mate, you want me probably fucking country, mate. It's like, what is he saying? Tranquil.
Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience.
Okay.
Cool, Davis is doing paperwork. The most fun work. Don't you love paperwork, Carl?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it super fun?
Yeah, it's amazing. Why don't you do Bubs? He's like, okay.
Don't have any paperwork to do.
Bubs is alright. I'll do paperwork for no reason.
It is most intriguing. Unlike the Darkspawns, perhaps they are related.
Ah, now I regret that extra pie at lunch. Oh well.
Now that's just unnecessary.
It is time for supper, pet.
Yes, my love. What are we having tonight?
So for schnitzel, what meat do you prefer? Veal, pork, or chicken? I've only had pork ever.
The meal looks sumptuous.
You spoil me, my sweet. How fare our children at their lessons?
You should ask them yourself.
What have
Rothan says, I'm playing War Thunder 3.3, Russia tanks and enemy team is 5.0. Pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. Take a screenshot and send a bug report.
Knuckles if my letters are not formed correctly.
Yes, it is important for a young man to be able to write. And what about you, my dearest?
Mother is teaching me to play the harp. And I helped with supper.
Well, it is delicious. Thank you.
The LARPing, Kyle. Yeah. The playing house.
Husband, isn't our life perfect?
Yes, it is all perfect.
Was that worth it?
No. But I was
Everything
curious.
is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family is more than you hoped for.
What in... As he bounces up and down. What an address's name is going on here? Unhand him, foul demon. I command you to stop what you're doing to this man.
Do you hear something, love?
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see who it is.
Don't be long. The children will want to kiss you goodnight.
I will be but a moment, my pet. You are intruding upon a loving, intimate moment, and I dislike disruptions.
And I just like demons now die. You've this Templar enthralled, don't you?
Happiness is bewitching.
It didn't say enthralled at all, Kyle.
Whatever. I put whatever word I need there. And it makes sense.
I have given him what he always wanted.
I was like, fuck.
Where is the harm in that?
What ends now, killer? His happiness is an illusion, not a cruel lie. You're deceiving him. I would consider that harmful.
All emotion is intangible. You cannot see it, cannot grasp it. How is his happiness less real than anyone else's? I saw his loneliness and longing for a family that loved him.
Companionship that is only in the mind. All the fun, none of the cleanup.
A family where the wife and children are in reality the same person thing, that there, that defines creepy.
Apparently, you can get your desire and still suffer horribly. 'Tis truly a lesson for all who consider marriage.
No one else would have known his heart. He did not know it himself.
You've made him into your slave.
I fulfill his dreams. I grant him all his desires. Is he my slave, or am I his? We are partners. I give him what no one else can, and through him, I experience what it is to be mortal.
Let him go or I will kill you. I will leave you alone if you do the same for me. He deserves to be free from you to find his own happiness. I don't think there's a peaceful resolution here.
What happiness? He has gone through life empty.
That was option
resentful
4.
Of his vows. You would return.
That doesn't sound
with
quite peaceful.
I want nothing from you. I have what I need. All I ask is that you leave us alone.
So you can drain him and move on to someone else?
Then
No.
you leave me no choice. Help! There are bandits at the door. They're going to murder the children.
They will not get past me.
Not if I target her first.
Robert Mark says that mage chick is truly edgy, isn't she? Yeah, Carl is pretty edgy.
Damn. Boop. You got bunked to the floor?
He did.
What a shame,
By a Templar.
little Bob. Come on. You've been stunned for only an hour. It's fine. It's fine.
It's like 2 or 3 seconds, Carl.
Several thousand years. Bub was like, wow. I think Kib is messing with little baby Bub. Oh.
You need help?
Poor Bub.
Bonk. 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 Bonk, Kyle. Bonk.
We are wiping them out, little Bib. But for you see, they're too stonk for Bib. Okay. Don't eat the medicine. He's like, no.
It'll look pretty hard when you're dead.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You're drooling and save some dignity.
You all died. I could also do that again and see what the other option is, which I'm actually more curious. Forgot how annoying Zevran is, says Maury. He's not annoying, he's just retarded.
Everything
He is
just
special.
As you wanted, my knight.
I command you
Very
to stop.
special.
Demon die.
What was that?
Oh, it just skips to that. Fine, fine. We kill her again. Then we kill the fucking other dude because he does way too much damage. Nice. Level up. Wow, he really doesn't like staying alive. Yep. He's a fucking pansy. Kill the demon. Kill the
Carl
demon.
is very edgy indeed. Carl is the edgiest boy alive.
Oh, you can drag boxes in this game? Oh, thank God, I didn't know that. You do it from here. Oh my god.
Character by Redone was Thane in Mass Effect 2 or HK-47. HK-47 was comic relief and Thane was fucking boring.
Uh-oh, he's gonna die again. We don't have enough health. I'm going to go to heaven soon. Wow, that does a lot of damage.
When guard says you can't resurrect mid-fight, you can with the right spell.
Fine, we'll see what the derpy ending is. I feel like that one's just gonna get me killed. Now I'm just gonna be like, why are you gonna do that? That's what Todd. And I'll be like, derp. I command you to stop what you're doing to this man. Unhanded foul demon. What monstrosity's name is going on here? Blah, 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 blah.
You are intruding upon
There's nothing loving or intimate going on here. Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah.
have given him what he always
Well, ends now, killer. See, will that result in immediately killing? No. His illusion of happiness? No, I suppose there isn't any.
I saw his loneliness and longing for a
Blah, blah, blah,
no
blah,
one
blah.
else would have known
I can't
his
bring
heart.
myself to destroy
did
what you've done for him.
We are partners. I give him what no one
Is she not even responding to me? She's saying the same thing.
Well, yeah, it's a Bioware game.
Nothing I say changes anything. I will leave you alone if you do the same for me.
This I will do. I vow to do no harm to you. You have my thanks, if that means anything to you. You will not see us again. Come, my pet. We are going for a walk. The children want you to show them all the stars in the night sky.
Jumps out the tower.
Damn. So that was a bad ending. That seems like a very Barith ending to things.
Does it?
Yeah, it does actually. Stupid and doesn't make any sense why we'd ever do that. Perfect. Sums up this campaign quite well, I think. I hate fighting knights. Did I mention that?
What's wrong with knights?
Oh, that's so annoying. It just instantly kills people. Oh, fuck, it did it again. That's really fun gameplay right there.
Actually, what's wrong with knights, Kyle?
Thane was one step away from being an anime character. Damn. Wait, Thane. That's the fucking dude from Mass Effect.
Mass Effect 3, yeah. The guy with the really raspy voice.
He was kind of annoying.
Now better than liquor.
Oh my god, what? Oh, it's unlocked. How'd that happen? Oh, it appears I murdered my own party. What kind of treachery is this, Bibbs? How did this happen?
Kind of treachery.
Oh, she couldn't heal herself fast enough. She died. Alice dear, you need to eat a poultice. Is everything? You don't need
Judy
to.
Davis apparently finds Thane to be sexy. Well, each to their own.
Yeah, no. Why did you not eat your poultice? Perfect. You need to eat your poultice. You need to become a teddy bear.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Now, when I click on abilities this time, don't fucking undo it. Fucking paranoid about that because it did it last time.
User error.
Sadly not. The go-to poultices like candy. What's this burr button? Rurge burr. Oh, it's because you died. Wow, bear's not tanky at all.
Gotta hurt. Done.
You know, I can appreciate you hitting 2 different targets because it looks cool. But,
It's a fair bit more tanky than just mage.
Bonk. Bonk. You don't have
The thing is that
sustain.
mage is not tanky at all.
You are going to die. Momentum. I don't have anything for this. Nope.
You know, I'm genuinely kind of impressed you managed to burn through a healing potion.
Ooh, now the fun part.
Bam, 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 bam. Kibs, most of your party is injured. But I don't feel like fixing it. I'm trying to see how high I can stack these, and I kind of want them to go higher because it's kind of funny.
What?
I like the idea that there's just a bunch of cripples running through this castle, so we're gonna keep trying. We need to keep stacking our injuries.
I think that's the limit. I'm pretty sure that's the limit.
No, Bubbles. See, yeah, maybe there is a limit. Yeah, maybe. God damn it! I don't like the fact that you get one yeeted. Yes, like I have cripples and injuries. But isn't it kind of funny to imagine a party of 4 fucking handicapped people in wheelchairs, like just crawling their way through a dungeon, drooling, like Barith is deaf, coughing up blood, broken bones, cracked skull, and a wrenched limb.
To be fair, the cracked skull is probably not a combat injury.
That's probably not. She probably was
That's
dropped.
probably from birth.
She always had that. Okay, that's normal, chat. That's perfectly normal. Maybe the lesser injury kit's just a waste on this character. Probably would have been better to use that, actually. Now, you don't have very many. You just have 1. You have more than 1.
Just do that.
We don't have enough injury, kids. Chat, we're running into a serious problem. You just die all the time anyways. I don't think it's... Now, how do I move characters without them moving back? So if I just want... You 3, stay over there, and you go over there. That's not good, game. That's bad. You can't do that. Stay over there. We have a tactical system in the game that allows you to be tactical. I click on a guy, try to move him by himself, and then the rest of the party like, I'm gonna be next to him. No game.
Done.
Run away. Okay, well that's good enough, I guess.
I see.
We can just hold them there. You have any big boomy spells? Not really. Could go like there though.
Hurry.
Did that just cancel my spell?
Yes.
There's too many knockback things in this game. Like, it's actually annoying. Everything interrupts. The Grizzly donates $5 say the Mage Tower is the best part of the game and really didn't make me want to throw myself out a window. I pity you for having to go through this. It's not like I've played bad games. The game's not bad. The tower is a little annoying. Yeah, but it's not that bad.
The tower is probably the easiest one of them all.
What'd you say?
The tower is probably the easiest one of them all.
Actually, I've heard nothing but bad things about the towers in Dragon Age Origins. Or the tower.
Tower is so easy.
Maybe for you, Bub, but most of the internet would disagree with you.
They fucking suck.
Bubbles is like, I'm min-max. I'm a known min-maxer. Well, I don't understand why everybody has a different time than I do.
Oh no.
It's weird,
People
Bubbles.
put all the wrong stats in the wrong place and complain about game being hard. People with wrong equipment, like my healer in full plate and sword who has no healing spells, can't heal much. Why?
And we'll reload again.
The thing is, the only thing people hate about the tower is the fade part. It's the reason there's a mod to remove that.
He did.
Visitors, I'd entertain you, but too much effort involved.
Killing demons is enough entertainment for me, thanks. Who is that man, and what have you done to him?
He's just resting. Poor lad. He was so very, very weary. You want to join us, don't you? Wouldn't you like to just lay down and forget about all this? Leave it all behind.
What is this? Some ridiculous ploy to get me to let down my guard?
Can't keep eyes open. Someone pinch me.
This is ridiculous. You cannot expect me to rest on a floor sticky with blood.
Why do you fight? You deserve more. You deserve.
Your textures are so bad on your chest compared to your face. It's kind of funny.
Without you.
He's like,
Remember,
don't
you're
make
medium
fun of
textures.
my textures. Rostin the Dweem.
Ah, there you are. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
I'm already bored. No, do you need something from me?
You've been at Weishaupt for some time now. Do you like it here?
No, it's boring.
You are unused to peace, but in time you will grow to love it. We need no longer fear the Darkspawn.
Why don't I have to fear them? How can I end this dialogue faster?
The Darkspawn are gone, remember? You were there in the last great battle. It was a triumph for all of us, bringing down the Archdemon and setting the underground lairs ablaze.
Then what shall the Grey Wardens
The
do?
Grey Wardens shall be keepers of history. We shall tell tales and sing songs of a more tumultuous time, that others may rejoice in knowing that
Will
that
it still
time
kill
is
people to change their
past.
mind?
The Duncan I know would never rest on his
The Duncan you
laurels.
know was a man forged in the fires of war. I am different now, at peace.
Where's the part where I just kill
learned to
innocent
be
people?
tranquil.
I'm bored. I don't think you're Duncan. Tranquil, you mean sedated.
Foolish child. I have given you so much and you cast it back in my face. Can you not be content with the peace I offer?
I suppose I could try.
Yes. All we need do now is rest and take pride in what we have accomplished.
Where's the leave button?
Yes? Is there something you wish to speak to me about?
I've thought about it, and something feels amiss.
It seems only war and death will satisfy you. So be it. Have your war and your darkspawn. May they be your doom.
Okay. Oh, this is not gonna go well for Kib at all, is it? Kib don't matter. Kib gonna die. Yo, Kib.
Robert Mark says, I want to ask, is getting the core rulebook for Battletech a good idea? I was mostly used for playing Mega Man.
Eh? I want to ask, is getting the core rulebook for Battletech a good idea? I would mostly use it for playing Mega Mech. I mean, if you have somebody to play it with and you want to play it, yeah. If you're just buying it for no reason, I wouldn't say that'd be worth it. I don't know. Really depends on you, dude. Unless you intend to actually use it, I would not recommend purchasing it. But if you think you're gonna buy it and no one's gonna play it with you, I wouldn't waste the money. Until you have somebody lined up and something lined up for it. Wow.
Bloop. Peter J11 is asking what mods are you using?
You can find the mods in the Big Green Bunch discussions. It's on our Discord server. I guess you're probably new here.
I was wondering how long it would take you to figure that one out.
I think I saw him flinch that time.
You can scroll up in our Discord Big Green Bunch
Maybe
discussions. If you
we'll
scroll up
make
a little
you
bit, we
scream
posted them a
yet
while back.
wonders. We're not going to go easy on you. Trust me.
No, I wouldn't want you to hold back. I'd be disappointed if you did.
this one has spirit. It's a shame we have to break him.
Zevran, are you alright? I demand you let him go. I'll not have you threaten my... Are you alright, Zevran?
What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here.
Snap out of it. This is a dream.
I can't. I need to stay strong. This is my test. I'm going to be a crow. I need to show them I can tolerate pain.
But you're already an Antivian crow.
What? That cannot be. And yet, you speak the truth. I can feel it. Is this nothing but a bad dream? A bad memory?
Oh, I think he's questioning us. That's a very, very bad thing to do, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes. He will be punished for that. Severely punished.
My god, as he unties himself. Lol game, lol. You silly dumb thing. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Boop. You're just gonna stand there? You are gonna stand there. This is my test. My test to stand here. And idle. Well, you're pretty much useless anyway, so you're not doing a disservice to anyone here.
It's not like you need help with this part anyway.
Well, that was bracing. There's nothing like a good racking, is there? What are you doing? Where are you going?
He died, Kyle. He's dead. He's gone forever.
Bloop. Boop, 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 boop. Fate pedestal. It's a pedestal that you press buttons on. It's your mother.
Away. Away with you. I shall have no more of your pestering.
I am your mother. Do you not love me?
You are as much my mother as my little finger right here is the Queen of Ferelden. I know you, Fade Spirit. You cannot fool me.
Are you more clever than your own dear mother? Surely such pride must be punished. There! That is for not showing respect.
That is far more like it, but it is too little too late, Spirit. 'Tis you at last. Come and rid me of this vexatious spirit. I weary of being prodded.
You know that's a spirit? Alright, I'm coming.
Good. Kill it, and then we can be off.
Yes.
At least you're agreeable.
Blep.
Robert Marks, where can I find the rules online?
Huh?
I think the Trove should have every rulebook for Battletech.
Yeah, it might be. Just DM Bubs.
And if
He
you
knows
wanna be buttered of a piracy, then technically I think the Trove is recognized as a library.
'Tis about time. That was most... Wait. What is this? No, not this again. I refuse.
Swap your weapons. What's your test? Is it your
Why would you ever
little
want to swap
sister or
weapons?
something, or your family?
Hey, it's great to see you again. I was just thinking about you. Isn't that a marvelous coincidence? This is my sister, Goldana. These are her children, and there's more about somewhere. We're one big happy family, at long last.
Get away from the Alistar. This is a trick. They're demons, you know.
Oh, that's what everyone says about their relatives. But I've never been happier.
I'm overjoyed to have my little brother back. I'll never let him out of my sight again.
May I borrow him for a second? We have business elsewhere.
I don't think I'll be coming. I don't want to spend my life fighting, only to end up dead in a pit along with rotting darkspawn corpses.
Well, Alistair, is your friend staying for supper?
Say you'll stay. Goldana's a great cook. Maybe she'll make her mince pie. You can, can't you?
Of course, dear brother. Anything for you.
We have to get away from here before she gets worse. She's just a demon in disguise. Don't believe it is. I can't stay, and you shouldn't either, Alistar.
You're acting really strangely.
Persuade, think about this and how you got here. Think carefully.
Right. If it makes you happy, It's a little fuzzy. That's strange.
Alistair, come and have some tea.
No. Wait. I remember a tower. The circle. It was under attack.
No, it isn't.
There were demons.
No.
That's all I really remember.
That's because that's all that happened. The sloth demon. Do you remember that?
Are you saying this is a dream? But it's so real.
Of course it's real. Now wash up before supper and
Something doesn't feel quite right here. I think I have to go.
Come with me.
No, he is ours.
Well, now you broke your cover. It's like demons. Demons, babe.
Demon.
Silence, demon.
Shadow Warriors, this is bullshit. I was expecting the whole puzzle and stuff. Yeah, I knew that Carl would just whine endlessly if he had to go through that.
What's wrong, chat?
Made him get the mod.
What's wrong, chat? Fuck you, chat. Chat's like, no. That's right. No bullshit for Kib. Bob was like even thinking about it too, but it wouldn't matter. I was gonna do it anyways because I heard about it. And then Bob's would have been none the wiser. He's alright, Bob.
The fade is the only reason why the tower part is so bad. If you get the mod, then it's really a lot better.
How did I not see this earlier?
The demon probably did something to your head.
Yes, well, try not to tell everyone how easily fooled I was. Are we going now? Wait, where are you going? What's happening to me? Hey!
You died. Now that you've gone, I will loot your corpse in the ether realm of Durpistan. This looks like a really bad Half-Life level, to be honest.
Okay, then.
Well, you played Half-Life 1, bub. Fuck.
I have.
Snapped it, bub. Broke it, bub. Beep, beep, beep.
What do we have here? A rebellious minion? An escaped slave?
Zen was fucking terrible.
But you do have some gall. But
he knows. ABC knows.
You all have to go back.
And now that you've seen it, Chad, you can't unsee it.
And there you are. You just disappeared. Well, no matter.
Unless there's no floating baby.
What happened to all those luscious wood nymphs?
You made a dangerous enemy, demon, by toying with my mind.
If you go back quietly, I'll do better this time. I'll make you much happier.
No, you can't keep me back to the real world? I'm not doing anything you tell me.
I could make it like the real world, if that's what you want. I could keep you happy indefinitely. Do you want that?
I want to be. I'll make my own happiness. Thank you. I don't want anything you offer.
I made you happy and safe. I gave you peace. I did my best for you, and you say you want to leave? Can't you think about someone other than yourself? I'm hurt. So very, very hurt.
I'll take my chances. I'll do nothing you say. Sorry, but I'd rather be rid of your evil right now.
You wish to battle me? So be it. You will learn to bow to your betters, mortal.
Demon man, cranky. Melee man, cowering in back. Tank man, also cowering in back. You, run away. Okay. He did not stand very long.
Look at that CGI blood.
We get damp off. This guy gets damp off.
See Diablo is super annoying.
Yeah.
So you can get off my back.
Sabatinsky is gonna go sleep.
Good night,
Sabatinsky is the
Sabatinsky.
victim of a sloth demon.
Now's better than later.
Okay, yeah, go with me now.
Zappy, zappy, Carl.
You will learn to fear me, bib. Oh no, game died.
Yeah, I've had a crash here before as well.
That's okay. We'll have to quick save more often.
It's the reason why I quick save often.
Boopity boopity doop. Pray. You look so stupid, I love it. You're like, "Mrr." That's what I made the thumbnail after. I don't even know what the fuck that's supposed to be.
It's you.
Bubbles, it's not though. Bubbles, I'm cranky and grumpy and sweepy. Oh, that's not too terribly far back, actually. Magic time. What was that buff? Haste, you said.
Haste is good.
While this mode is active, the caster imbues the party with a speed, allowing them to move, attack significantly faster.
What do we have
ABC wants you to play Diablo 2.
Maybe sometime. Bubbles and I could probably play through that. The game doesn't take long to play through.
Diablo 2 is adorable. It's playing Necromancer. Then you get the derpy golems so you can give them weapons.
Bubbles, you'll be Necromancer, I'll be Druid. There'll be minions everywhere. There'll be minion classes only, Bubs.
Here I am. And there you are. You just disappeared. Well, no matter.
How did I get here? What happened to all those luscious wood nymphs?
You may...
If you go back quietly...
No, you can't keep me here. You're just gonna loop back. Oh.
Grim Dawn still has the potential for more pets than Diablo 2 does.
It does, but we should do Diablo 2 before doing Grim Dawn. And then
God,
instead of
it's
doing
actually
Diablo
Grim
3, we
Dawn.
do Grim Dawn, because Diablo 3 is kind of sucky.
It is.
Like, it's not just kind of sucky, it just sucks, actually. Like, it has the illusion, like, I remember playing the first level, like, oh, this looks so cool. And then you realize, it hits you, I don't know at what point, but, like, when I got out of the cathedral is when it hit me. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Like, I'm not having a good time anymore. Spirit.
I never even considered buying it. Cause always online DRM. For no reason whatsoever.
Why did I become a little fucking rat beeb?
Because you clicked mouse.
That would have more dignity, no? Shit.
I just want to go back to being a normal person. Hey. There we go. All better.
Ooh. Why not Diablo 1, Kyle?
We could do that. It's on GOG. It's not like Warcraft 1. On that I would say no to.
I have a disc of Diablo 1 somewhere.
Jesus Christ, you actually played that game?
Yeah.
Bubs, get out.
When I was very young, and I was like, this is scary.
This is scary. Bubs, man, frightened.
I mean, one of the things that kind of creeped me out was the butcher in level 2.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
doing healy spielies.
Okay.
Now better than so you can get off my back.
Oh, he's not dead. Interesting. I didn't know he had multiple phases. But now we know.
Alright.
That, if I had to guess, would probably be vulnerable to frost.
Mori says that 4 looks like it's going back to the old style of 2.
You said Mori said that?
Yes, Kyle.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Because that sounded like a Mori thing to say about going back to Blizzard after all Activision's done, totally forgetting anything bad a company does and just consuming. I corrected myself by saying Activision. Yeah, fuck that. No thank you. I'm not gonna simp for some fat fucking corporation like that. One that sells garbage. No thanks.
The guard says, what was this demon meant to be? Sloth. The literal name is Sloth.
It's a sloth right there.
That's right there.
Oh, wait, I have mana potions. Fuck, what was I thinking? I was like, God, it really does suck not having no more manas. That's why they all died, because I couldn't heal them anymore. Thirsty.
Now's better than later.
Yes, Mori, we know you'll support Communist China. I don't care.
Where's the next?
Care enough to talk about it.
Care enough to acknowledge Mori, but beyond that,
Care
nothing
enough
more.
to rag on about it.
Poor Bubs. He's not in a good place today.
Robert Mark says, one of the only games I'm looking forward to is Payday 3. There's so special.
He has 4 forms in total that we have to kill. Might be better off restarting. Well, we used up all our Mia. Well, that shit's gonna go fast here. Actually, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be able to defeat him. Horror, using your spells like a good bitch.
She has no mana. Mages can't usually tank particularly well.
Not even with the heals and potions.
What do we have here?
People clean that stream died.
Minion, an escaped slave.
It did. I don't know why.
Why, Kyle? Why?
Nothing on my end says anything. And he won't come back. But it says it's streaming. See, this is the problem. I get no information here. Like, what am I to do? Besides, it just comes back like that.
Seems to be working for me. I guess people just have to refresh.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure it actually did come back. Nope. At least I don't think so. Is it actually back? Yeah, it's back. Warning. So Streamlabs isn't giving me information, but YouTube Studio is giving me saying the stream's current bitrate is 1,000 kilobytes per second. That's awful.
That is awful.
That is terrible. But the Streamlabs settings are set to way above 1,000. I think it's like 4.5K. I mean, yeah, no, you can take like that. 4,500 bitrate. So it shouldn't be at 1,000 kilobytes. Whatever.
Well, apparently it is.
Nothing I can do about that except whinge at it. No, you can't keep me here. Now, I want to leave. Let me work! Now, a boss with 4 stages is always just kind of like, eh. Like, I agree when people say that bosses shouldn't have, like, 8 billion stages to them. It's not a super long boss fight. That's one thing I'll give credit to the game. But it's like health bar after health bar after health bar. Not particularly good boss design. You might as well just make the health bar longer.
Why? Doesn't make any difference.
It does make a difference to the player, though, and the perception. That's a complete lie.
It doesn't make a functional difference.
That's irrelevant, though.
Sounds like consumer man dumb.
No, Bubs. Don't simp for bad game design just because you're fond of the game.
How is it bad game design? I literally don't care.
Okay, well then don't comment if you don't care.
Okay, I won't then.
Don't even know why you did. Yeah, boy. He's dead. Now we have to fight the next phase of him. Oh, that's right. Now you freeze him. Because he's a fiery boy. And then you also give them frost weapons. Okay, other dude not doing so hot. You have yourself a poultice.
Another battle.
We're getting low on mana. Perfect. Nope, don't need to heal yet. Now I do.
I love this game.
Is it time?
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
You're gonna regret this.
Aggro time.
Off I go.
Yield it.
So you can get off my back.
Dang. Time for more Mina.
Run while you can.
Here we go. That's his what, 4th form, so that should be it. After that, you should be dead.
Alright. Run while you still can.
Perfect. And he's dead. Oh, okay. More phases. That's amazing. That's actually incredible. Credit to you, game. That surprised even me. So I have like 30 phases. We need to get more healing. 2 people are down. That's not good.
That's gotta hurt.
Alright.
Have you tried fixing it?
Only so much I can do.
You can get off my back.
Oh wow, this boss fight. I don't even have words for it. Five phases? Jesus Christ. Chat, that's absurd. I'm sorry, but that's actually absurd. I don't have anything besides this, and that's gonna be useful. If he consumes it in time.
So you can get off my back.
Look, just tank. That was absurd.
This injury isn't going
You
to go away
defeated the demon. I never thought I never expected you to free yourself. To free us both. When you return, take the litany of Adrala from my body. It will protect you from the worst of the blood magic.
I'm sure I
probably
can
one of
do
the
that.
easier boss in the game.
Your body?
I cannot go with you. I have been here far too long. For you, it will have been an afternoon's nap. Your body won't have wasted away in the real world while your spirit lays in the hands of a demon.
I don't have time to listen to you. I'm leaving. You think you're going to die? What are you babbling about?
Every minute I was here, the sloth demon was feeding off of me, using my life to fuel the nightmares of this realm. There is so little of me left. I was never meant to save the circle or survive its troubles. I am dying. It is as simple as that.
You're dying. I could heal you.
Thank you, but it is too late for me. I do not fear what may come. They say we return to the Maker in death, and that isn't such a terrible thing. My only regret is that I could not save the Circle. But you can. Take the litany off my body when you return. It is important.
I will do this. I suppose I could manage that.
I'm not a hero. Perhaps trying to be one was foolish.
That's not true. You did a lot to help the Circle. It was a nice try, but you should have left it up to the experts.
Before I was taken to the Circle, my mother said I was meant for greatness. That I would be more than my ancestors could have ever dreamed. I hope I haven't disappointed her.
Are you done reminiscing? You didn't kneel. I'm sure she's very proud of you. Well, you died in quite a unique manner, I suppose.
It's time for us both to be on our way. Remember the litany of Adrala. The Circle is all that matters now. Thank you, and goodbye, friend.
Will that be the last we see of generic voice actor man, or will he come back in reincarnation of a different character? Probably the latter.
Never waste a good generic voice actor.
I'll take the inventory's full. Guess we can't take it. Goodbye, rock salve. Goodbye, whatever that was. Big sand. Big sand. Big sand. Big sand. Just give me the piece of paper. Oh no, Bib. There's a big orb in the middle.
Yes.
More enemies in this building? No, thank you. I just want to leave.
Hard Space Shipbreaker needs to get off its ass and stop trying to be a game where you have limited time and just actually be just a chill game where you can just be chill. Isn't that right, Kyle?
Yeah. The time mode thing, like, after a while, it's not as egregious, but it's still one of those things where you should just remove it. Like, it's actually more in the way of the game than actually helping the game. I get what they're
optional if you really want to have it in.
I get what they're trying to go for. They're going for, like, oh, but you're in a rush, so maybe you'll make a mistake. But the thing is, like, the strength of the game isn't the rush factor. It's just taking it apart, and the composition of the music is actually really good. Like, solid.
Morris says they have a no time mode, so I guess they added that now.
Yeah, but doesn't that not give you any progress? So it means you can't play the game still, if I remember right. Are those fucking Durgans? Those look like Durgans. I don't know if I want
If you
to
can't progress, then yeah, it's pointless.
Because the last I checked, no, you progress as normal. Okay, that's new. Because and I'm not sure if I quite believe you. Because have you actually played it? Like, you know for a fact. You're not just saying this because you think, right? Because last I checked, it didn't progress you at all.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my
But if they've
back?
actually done that now, that's actually a good move. But
I mean,
last
I
I
wouldn't be
did it.
surprised if that changed that because feedback.
I hope so.
Thank you. That was an uncomfortable experience.
Okay, your dialogue
So,
was.
I would imagine that's the thing a lot of people complained about.
Yep. I know, Maury. I own the game too, but I haven't played it in a while. Haven't played it in a while. It needs multiplayer is the next big thing it needs. People are like, oh, do you need to add bigger ships for that? Dude, ships still take like 30 minutes to disassemble. Like, you don't need much bigger ships to
If
extend
anything, they might often take even longer.
You know,
knowing how a lot of people play multiplayer.
That game would benefit from multiplayer for the fun of it. They need to add a workshop so players can build their own ships as well to disassemble.
Mm.
That will be extremely helpful in keeping the longevity of the game longer. And VR, nah. VR is one of those often like overrated features for a lot of games. I don't see that game particularly benefiting too much from VR. Would it be neat? Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of like War Thunder has a VR mode for the planes.
I could see VR being a nice gimmick.
It would be a cute gimmick.
That's all it would be, a gimmick.
Like, very few games actually work around that. Alex, I think, is probably the best game I've ever seen with VR. To this date. Like, the entire game was built around the idea of VR. Which makes the VR aspect really cool. Like, loading the guns and shit, that's cool.
There's also stuff like Pavlov.
I've not played Pavlov, but I know of it, and I know it's cool. Because I've seen vidges, but, where do we go down again? Go and talk to the Templars. Tell them we killed the big baddie. Are the stairs in the main hall? I don't remember how to navigate this place. There's.
Morris says would fit well with the handling of the parts. See, again, it would kind of just be a gimmick more so than a whole thing.
Yeah, no, like, after playing the game, you wouldn't really handle the parts with it. Like, there's not a lot to the game that would benefit from VR. Besides perspective.
The perspective is kind of a big deal. Like, getting into spaceships in VR is something that is actually kind of nice because it's not a thing you have in real life.
Uh-oh. I thought I killed the big bad. I guess I did. Maybe the door's this way. That leads to the basement. Oh no, I didn't kill the big bad.
Understand, Alistair.
Just the one
Poop.
thing.
I thought I did.
Why
No,
the
you
deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort.
We
who
left
was
prematurely.
Outlast have VR.
I do. And what use the deception might have had.
Outlast's not even a good game.
Perished, did it not?
No idea if that's VR support. I mean, you could probably at least get it in VR, even if it doesn't necessarily support VR.
I mean, the games, in my opinion, like, when it comes to VR games, like, the VR games that get it, like, I played Skyrim and Fallout 4 in VR, and they were cute, like, for a little bit, the gimmicks, but the game wasn't designed with VR in mind or as an intention, and it doesn't really gain a whole lot from it.
Maverick Entities says, now hear me out, VR EDF.
That would not benefit. EDF very much needs to be third-person perspective. You could still have, like, a VR camera mode. I mean, that could be kind of neat to look around. But, like...
Yeah, but then you, like... This looks ugly as sin.
Yeah, no, like VR would not benefit. EDF would definitely not benefit from VR.
It would be interesting to just get a feel of the scale of things, but beyond that, because scale is very different between VR and not VR.
Mm-hmm. That is true. I remember Alex.
Like seeing the scale of the kaiju, like actually as in a first-person view,
that would be nifty. Seeing how big the ants are. The thing is, EDF wanted to make a VR game, they'd have to make it like, kind of like what Bethesda did. Like, you'd have to sell a standalone game that's specifically designed with that idea in mind. Because, like, it has to take into effect, like, how VR works. Because EDF isn't designed for VR. And because it isn't designed for it, it wouldn't play very well in it. Unless somebody modded it to do that, of course. You'd have to change quite a bit of how the game actually works. Oh, whoops.
Neo River says that one of the best VR adaptations he played was Super Hot.
I found that game to be extremely boring.
From what I've seen, Super Hot VR is fairly solid, at least.
It's
okay.
okay.
Throw shit and stuff like that.
But if you're not into that style of gameplay, it's kind of meh.
Yeah, but I'm not judging it on the gameplay. I'm judging it on the VR aspect of it. And how well it handles that.
Yeah, I played it. Kind of meh.
I was never interested in Super Hot. But I don't just instantly go, meh. I look at it from a, would this do well in VR?
I look at it from I played its perspective. And it's a little different to you, Bob. He's like, no. Can we go further up from here? I don't really know.
Robert Mark says, would a VR tank game be a good idea? Playing as either tank commander, gunner, or driver?
They already have that.
Potentially.
In Pavlov.
Are any of them good, though?
I don't know.
The Pavlov one is not well done. Pavlov is just, it's basically medium. More than anything else.
What the fuck is this squeaking noise they're making?
Beep, beep. Dragon squeaks.
Bibos, bibos.
Shadow Warrior says your health is low. Do you have potions or food?
No. And I never will. Just no.
It is good game design to always nag the player when the player's health is low.
I mean, it's Mimi, if nothing else.
People remember it at least. It's very memorable.
I will never forget Fable because of it.
This Fable lets you beat up children.
It does. Granted, you get arrested for it, or you get taken away by child support. It's kind of funny.
I mean, the guards will just do guard things, and then you kill them, and you continue beating up the children.
Well, wait, I thought the guards just infinite spawn, though.
Well, yeah. But you just kill them and continue till more spawn.
Bubs' hatred for children knows no bounds.
You know who would be a good game, VR?
What that be?
Steel Division.
Steel Division?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Supreme Commander as well. Like, if you did it properly, it would be kind of cool, but it would be very
Steel
difficult.
Division, no way it could work. Supreme Commander, not really, but it could work better than Steel Division.
Steel Division could work
Barely.
easily. Like, I've played a few RTS VR games. The biggest problem with them is they don't utilize the controls in the way they should. As in, you should have the ability to look in VR, but you shouldn't actually be fucking playing with your VR controller. It should be one of those VR games where you sit there and you just have the VR visuals, but you still use the mouse and keyboard. That is how you do it.
At that point, just any 3D experience will get you more or less the same.
Yeah, no, but it would just be cool because you could like, wow. I'll tell you what, if they make a black and white 3 VR, that'd be great. That would work. That would actually work, Bubs.
That could work. You just have to get the controls to work well with flying around and not get motion sick.
See, that is such a perfect like strategy game to make. Strategy God Sim / City Builder to make a God game or to make a VR game out of. Black and white would work spectacularly. You know, VR could work with real-time strategy games, but it'd have to be done a certain way. Like Black and White, for example, would work fantastically. Dungeon Keeper would also work. Because the way you manipulate the ground with your hand and stuff like that.
I really don't see Dungeon Keeper working.
I could see it easily working. You pan around the ground. It's the same thing as Black and White, because they're actually based off the same idea. Black and White would be by far the better idea for that.
Black and White I can see working with effort. Dungeon Keeper, I just can't see it benefiting at all.
No, I'm saying these could work easily. Like, they're not a problem. A lot of the VR RTS games that I tried a little bit of generally try too much with too little. It's hard to explain, but once you try it, you'll understand. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it could work easily, but the controls are terribly designed, or there's other contrived things that they have that just don't work.
Well,
Black and white jank, Gunny. Throwing stuff will finally work in black and white because you'll actually throw it. That will be like heaven, literally. I got distracted by rambling about Blake and Wheat. That he's gonna do, babe, he's gonna do.
Well, the thing is that any VR RTS is either not really going to be much of a VR experience or is going to rely on those awful controls. Which kind of works in black and white because it's not really much of an RTS.
It's more of a city builder / God Sim.
Yes.
It is still a real-time strategy game, though.
Technically, yeah.
Well, the thing about RTS is like a genre name is it's actually extremely broad. Now, if you're talking about things like Company Heroes, that's a tactical RTS, if I remember right. Or I forget what's the word bump. Because it has to do with the fact that you
Call of Duty is technically an RPG.
Yeah, the multiplayer side of it is actually. It has the most basic ass fucking.
You are playing a character. That makes it a role-playing game because you are taking on a role.
That's more of the fact than the problem with the word RPG being just a bad word to use.
Yes, it is.
Like, but that stems from a different argument completely, though. And a pretty rational one.
Thing is, the RPG genre is not defined at all in any way, shape, or form.
It never has been. It's always been vague. What is an RPG? Any video game you've ever played is an RPG. Every single one of them. If you play Call of Duty, you play the role as a soldier. It is a role-playing game. Like, the idea of RPG mechanics also doesn't make sense, but it's what people have commonly come to believe them as being, as just like, oh, I progress and unlock perk points and abilities, therefore it is. Like, I remember some guy's argument.
Nothing to do with role-playing.
Yeah, I know, it has nothing to do with anything. Like, that has nothing to do with role-playing. What's the other thing? Oh my god, people, this one's hilarious. Cash told me about this one. Some guy genuinely believed it was a role-playing game because the game had numbers in it. Therefore, it made it a role-playing game. It's like, yes, if a game has numbers in it, that makes it a role-playing game. It's like,
any game that doesn't have numbers in it?
No, any game that has numbers in it. Because the person was...
Is there any game that doesn't have numbers beyond super simplistic stuff like Pong?
Even then I think that's still but yeah,
technically that's the numbers if you
because Call of Duty
angle.
has numbers too, because each weapon does a different amount of damage points. Like, the thing is, in Call of Duty you have health bars, you just don't see them. But you still have them. Like, oh, it's so great. Because you can take accumulate a certain amount of bullets before your character dies. So your character does in fact have a health bar. And different weapons do different values of damage. They just don't display any of this information to you.
Pong does have score, yeah, that's right as well.
Damn. Cancelled.
Tetris absolutely has numbers. Chess does have numbers. One of the axes on the board is numbered.
That ambush, I'm pretty sure, is going to be the death of Kib.
An EDF RTS could technically work as well. Like, a lot of things could technically work if it need to be done right.
Sure won't be me.
Your frost isn't recharged. Big set for Kib. Yeah, we're gonna die. I don't see any way out of this. I just don't have the health sustain for that. I think it's just gonna be... Oops. Yep, she's dead, and then she gets her frost now, which is too little, too late, because she's dead. Did you cast it, or are you just gonna... Well, it doesn't matter if you did.
What role do you play in Tetris? You play the role of whatever's in charge of the blocks.
Technically speaking, there is actually a story behind Tetris, just like Pac-Man. Like, those are all role-playing games as well. Because technically you are playing the role of something. It does not matter what it is, it just matters that you are playing a role. And this is my biggest qualm with, like, the word role-playing game. Like, it just... What does that mean? And people try to, like, every time you ask somebody, you get a different answer. Because nobody actually really knows what it means. Like, I don't... Sometimes.
Robert Marx says, would checkers be a numberless game? No, because the board is numbered. Squares are numbered.
Shield wall, shield tactics, overpowering bib. Taunt would be kinda useful. Because, do notice that it's key.
The point about role-playing games, as even they don't know what role-playing game actually is.
Nope, nobody knows what role-playing game means. And then Mori tries to say, like, well, okay, what does role mean to you? It means nothing to me. Role-playing game means absolutely nothing to me. Now let's see. We'll kill this one first, because this one is beard. And then you will hopefully freeze that. Do it quick. Well, you got one of them, so I'll give you half a gold star for that.
I'll agree with Avenger on the fact that that should be more of a... Of course, it needs to be more defined than that, but it's a good starting point for defining what a role-playing game should be, but it's not the reality of the situation. ABC is asking for any news on Barch.
Nope, but we'll post in the announcements the minute something happens. On the Discord server specifically.
What other announcements are there?
I don't know, in case anybody asks, I could see them asking, so I figured why not just say so. Okay, you healed him, it didn't do much. because the amount of damage he's getting is so high. Oh god, it's kind of funny. Your freezy spell ready again? Good. Freezy peasy. You fucking missed, you muppet.
I mean, you told it to do it there.
Yeah, no, but she still missed. But no.
Because you told her to miss.
My waifu.
Is Arch's Discord still a thing? Barely.
It is. He doesn't really use it though.
Not
Bunch
much,
of
no.
mostly like I'm on the server. It's just mostly his mods, but they're not bad. Like, well, some of them are fucking cringe, but they're not terrible people. The admins are fine, but the mods are kind of special.
Arch is kind of.
It's a standard generic YouTuber Discord. Like, it's low interactivity.
Can I get you a ladder?
You're more likely to just talk to the usuals there. It's very little about Warhammer, if at all. Has more to do with politics, which is unfucking surprising.
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work.
That's why you ban politics.
Stay strong.
Cullen, don't you recognize me?
Only too well. Ugh, how far they must have delved into my thoughts. Ugh, enough visions. If anything in you is human, ugh, kill me now and stop this game. You broke the others, but I will stay strong for my sake. For theirs. Sifting through my thoughts, tempting me with the one thing I always wanted but could never have. Using my shame against me, my ill-advised infatuation with her. Ugh, a mage, of all things.
Someone was quite a little heartbreaker when they were an apprentice. My.
I am so tired of these cruel jokes, these tricks, these...
Stop it, you're embarrassing me. This is no trick, we're here to help.
Silence! I'll not listen to anything.
No,
you
I need
say.
my
I'll be
sim.
Gone. Still here. But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but you are still here when I open them.
Just tell me where the surviving mages are. Makes you wish you hadn't said those things, doesn't it? I'm real and I'm here to help you. I'm no trick of the mind.
Don't blame me for being cautious. The voices, the images, so real. Why have you returned to the tower? How did you survive?
I defeated everything in my way. Now it's Uldred's turn. Gregor told me what happened. I knew I had to help. Is it so surprising that I've returned? This was my home, as I slaughtered. Oh, I survived.
Yeah, it's like you hate your home, you hate your parents, so you come back and you kill them all and burn the house down.
Yeah.
As it was mine. And look what they've done to it. They deserve to die. Uldred most of all. They caged us like animals. Looked for ways to break us. I'm the only one left. They turned some into monsters and... oh, there was nothing I could do.
Where are Ivering and the others? Avenger says a well-defined silhouette makes the character easy to pick out at a distance and in a crowd. And your shoulder pads are a big factor determining the silhouette. You should really talk to Salah. And I think you'll find that interesting. Because you don't really need pauldrons to really tell apart a silhouette. Like, he is a big fan of silhouette design. If you look at her characters, you'll see that. How they all have distinct silhouettes. It's kind of impressive. Where are Irving and the other mages? Uldred will pay for what he's done.
And to think, I once thought we were too hard on you.
We're not evil, Cullen. Watch what you say, I'm a mage. The circle has gone bad. It should be destroyed.
I am hardly the person to lecture on the worthier points of human nature, but surely this is a fine time to display the oft-lauded virtue known as mercy.
Yeah, but I'm not human.
I deserve to die, and you spared me. Why are you so quick to condemn these mages?
Magic and knives are different. You're a lot better looking man than most of the mages. You saying I made a mistake sparing you? Look at the damage they've done to this place.
I've taken the lives of many throughout my career, but this is no measured act. There is no chase, no hunt, no dignity in this. There is only slaughter.
He just ignored what I said, didn't he? What about the people they might slaughter?
I've thought about it, but I don't know why I'm so concerned about this to begin with. Do as you like. Certainly the notions of morality brought up by a professional assassin are dubious at best, yes?
You do realize the fool is deranged, yes? His mind has been twisted by hatred and jealousy. Still, it has led you to decide that this ridiculous circle is to be destroyed, so who am I to complain?
You understand what you must do. I would help, but as you can see, I am in no position to do anything.
I'd prefer to keep you out of danger anyway. I could free you, and then you could help us. We'll come back for you after we deal with Uldred. No, wait. We must protect the Simp.
The highest priority is prying the tower away from these rogue mages. It must be done. My cage is Uldred's doing, or one of his mages.
Must be done.
Once they're dead, I will be free.
Stay safe. It will be over soon.
Sometimes terrible things must be done to protect the greater good.
Communist.
Wish you luck. May the Maker turn his gaze on you.
Well, he is a simp after all.
True. We'll protect our Simp, though. Anyone else's Simp will be perished. Purged.
Do you accept the gift that I offer?
He's transforming into a monster. But they don't have the budget for the animation, so they have to do it weirdly. He's like, I now look like all the other generic monsters.
I mean, he looked like a generic person beforehand.
He did.
Ah, look what we have.
It's only fitting.
I remember you. Irving's star pupil. Uldred didn't think much of you then, and I certainly don't see your appeal now.
Kind of retarded. Well, forgive me if I'm not very impressed.
I suppose one can't be loved universally. I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants. Oh, well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
He'll soon follow your servants.
Wait. Let's not be hasty. I'm trying to have a civilized conversation here.
I do not converse with abominations.
Fight, if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Boss fight after boss fight.
Oh no, boss fights in the CRPG.
Is it a CRPG, bub? What defines a CRPG? No.
Well, if it has numbers and combat, then it's a CRPG.
According to some, you're probably fucking right, which is the worst part. Kill his minions now.
Purge the minions.
You
make them dead.
Will heal. You will buff with haste. Yes.
So you can get off my back.
I use litany. What does that do? Item has a unique power. I feel like this will have drastic repercussions. Take it. Well, I used it. A buff appear or nothing? The debuff? The litany of sadness, Bib. The litany of sadness. Get up, you fucking pansy. Are you for real gonna just turn people into schminions? Like some cringy boss or something? He's like, I'm not cringy. I will. He died. Well, might as well restart.
Died again, huh? I think it was Neverwinter. Yeah, Neverwinter. I think Neverwinter Nights used 3. Yeah, the Neverwinter Nights 2 used 3.5 rules. But again, they're not literally the rules, they're very modified. The guard says, after all that chat, I don't even know what genre is anything. No genre is anything.
See, I
Genres
told
are
you.
meaningless.
People don't actually know what RPG is. And
This is actually a first-person shooter.
like, no. All around chat is a lot of confusion.
You are the primary character in this game, therefore the first character. You are shooting things with your staff, that makes it a first-person shooter.
Yeah, from our character's perspective. I mean, there's a more defined definition of first-person shooter, though, Bubs.
Only if you care for such loose definitions.
He's like, my name does start with the letter B. It's like, God fucking damn it, Bubs. Couldn't just keep your goddamn mouth shut. But like, that's not funny. Bubbles don't find it funny. Most ponderous indeed, McBubs. Most ponderous indeed. I have a litany of liquids. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see if they still have haste on them. They don't. How long does haste last, actually? There's no timer. Oh. Burpity burp burp burp.
See, Avenger, first person perspective is entirely a matter of perspective. I mean, would you classify World of Warcraft as a first person shooter?
Jesus Christ, this boss is too spongy.
Every boss is too spongy for you.
But Bib, who's letting me? I thought she said white power.
Nice.
White power. The demon's like, oh my god, that's retarded. I almost peed my pants from that. Alright, so... Oh my god, could you imagine if the spells actually said stuff like that? That'd be great. The memes that could be had. The potential.
But Avenger, if you get into first person, you play a hunter with a gun. And I'm pretty sure you do go...
We had. The potential.
But Avenger, if you get into first person, you play a hunter, fill the general broad criteria of first person shooter.
Oh no, babe. Jesus Christ. Do they just keep respawning? They have an unlimited pool of guys, don't they? It is that kind of game. Yep. Because it did, the bodies didn't disappear. That's fucking gay. I hate that. Nothing I do actually matters. Nope.
And yes, phone keywords are horrible to use. They're like, ah yes, that... Oh, 1 square centimeter screen.
She's out of mana too. That's not good. I'm almost out of juice. And all the healing in the world has done little to do any damage to this field demon. He's too demony, bub.
I should try killing him. Avenger, where's the definition that in an FPS shooting has to be skill and aim based?
Yeah, no, that's not the definition, dude.
I'm curious where in the industry that is a well-established definition. Dude's always getting sad.
That was annoying. Not as annoying as that one other boss, though. It's quite hard to top that.
You did it. I feel almost sorry for them, but it had to be done. Thank you. The Templars will forever be in your debt.
What is going to happen? I wish I could have saved them.
Perhaps
I'm
in
lying
death they will gain the Maker's forgiveness.
That does sound like a lie.
We will have to start over, but there will always be mages, and the Circle will always be needed.
I've had enough of this tower. I wish you the best in that endeavor.
Gregor will want to know that the situation has been resolved. I'm sure he'll be very pleased.
I'd like to invest the tower. Very well, let us leave now. I don't want to be here. Yep.
You said you have proof. Where is it? I will not risk leaving the doors open.
Do not worry, all is well. You will believe one of your own men, yes?
Accept my word as proof, sir. All the mages are dead. We no longer have to fear their dark powers.
And so the great circle of the Magi falls, for now. Mages are not so easily controlled, it appears.
Your companion speaks with great wisdom. The same thought crosses my mind often.
Oh yeah, she's very wise. I think you just misunderstood her. She means that mages should not be controlled. Oh yeah, she's very wise.
Why, thank you.
We will form the circle anew upon the remains of the old, and we will not make the same mistakes twice. I am grateful for what you have done, and I did give you my word that we would aid you in your battle against the Darkspawn. I intend to honor my promise to you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Then my trip here was not entirely wasted.
Once we have secured the tower, my men and I will make our way to battle. After all, from Denerim, and the Darkspawn threaten all of Ferelden. It falls
We're
to
gonna have
me
the most
to decide
melee-powered army you've ever seen, bub.
Templars, out of duty and
Good.
gratitude, will stand with the Grey Wardens.
I expect you to be there when the time comes.
You must excuse me. There are loose ends to be tied up, and the Chantry must be informed that the situation here is under control. We will meet again soon. Till then, may the Maker watch over you.
We did the bare minimum. We played the game. Nice.
You did. But Avenger, there are games where you have guns that aim on their
I thought we'd
own.
all die here. I'm sure you need supplies.
Where it doesn't it doesn't require any particular aiming from the player's side.
That's not worth very much. Frozen lightning. Boop boop. What wrong?
Packaging a mouse with the PS5/Xbox X. That would go horribly.
$5 to 60 damage, bib. Whoops. What wrong, bib? Are you scared?
No.
Your skulls are fine. Like, my skull broken. Planewalker's offensive. Soid. Even stonker, bib.
Wow. How prideful.
He looks retarded now.
Well, yeah, you're equipping him. Ketchup says Templars riding werewolves into battle. I think Ketchup really wants to see that.
Ketchup man happy. He is. That's not true. I have feelings and stuff. That's funny. But you cannot fool me, brother Ketchup. That's slightly better. Mace is 550. That will be a lot better. And I'm pretty sure that will be equally better than the other weapon you have there.
I've tried a couple of gimmicky games where the main weapon for the player is in fact an auto-aiming weapon. This would certainly still be classified as a first-person shooter game. Don't even ask me what they were called. I don't remember. It was ages ago. One of those like weird experimental indie things. Kind of a single gimmick and that was it.
Two, three. You really aren't that good. What about this? Perfect. Perfect, bib.
Okay.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Alright, trade. Boop. Yeah, hold on to that.
See, at least indie is a nice, clear thing. It just means independent, ergo not a publisher. Just it was kinda abused to begin with, when the whole indie boom became a thing. Yeah, a lot of them were actual publishers, so they weren't indie anymore.
Yep. But then they kept being called indie for whatever reason. I never understood that.
Small studio, that must mean indie, right?
Nope. It's of a publisher.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we are an indie. We're independent. But there are other indies that aren't independent, but I don't know. Sympathy, maybe? I don't know.
That's marketing. People are more likely to buy indie games because, we're supporting small, independent developers.
Most of the indie games you guys buy and consume that you think are indie, like the big name ones, they're not indie. They're massive. People are like, I support indie game. I always love the casual gamer. Like, I support indie game. I bought that Hades game. It's like, that's not indie. That's not indie at all. That is as corporate as you get. That's as big as you get too. Like, it's not independent in the slightest. We did it. We saved a Mooge's Tower, Bib. Frostback Mountains. That sounds cool. We'll go over there.
Sounds cool, he says.
Then we'll do the golden DLC thingy. Ah!
The golden DLC thingy.
Being fun. What is with YouTube lately? What is with everything? Is it Streamlabs? Finally, Streamlabs gave me a report. Okay. Oh well. Tell people to refresh. But I can't switch to the ingest server right now. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't get a choice. Because if I refresh closing.
YouTube's claiming no data for a long time now.
What? We're back, according to a lot of people.
Just changed the excellent connection.
Like I said, this is switching it back to the backup server. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. Stop your torrenting. I'm not torrenting nothing. I did download a mod torrent recently, but I'm pretty sure I closed that.
The guard says no, Twitch is not stable.
Nope. So then it might not be the backup ingest server at all. I don't think those two are correlated.
That would leave it on your end in that case.
Mm-hmm. That means probably my internet's hiccuping, but...
I'm hungry. Stuff your face at camp, for now.
Rush up and spring your own ambush for a charge.
No data. This stream will end shortly unless you restart it on your streaming software. Thanks, the goons.
Lovely. Well, I might have to call my internet company. Because what I'm paying for, I shouldn't have problems. Ever.
Excellent connection.
Yeah, see, the fact that it spikes like that is what's weirding me out. Turn on and preemptively.
Are you sure it's not that you're just grabbing streams that already have the monetization set to off and just copying those settings?
No, because I've already remonetized all of them. I do it manually. Oh well. Poof. More bad guys?
Take out money. Or something.
Veridian Winter has subscribed tier 1 for 2 months in a row. 2 total. Popped in here from YouTube. Nice.
No, I'm so sorry for you.
He's like, I'm on Twitch now. Welcome to the censored version. I'm kidding. It's only censored once we get banned. Then we'll fucking milk that shit like no tomorrow.
Got it.
Banning can be...
So you can get off.
It can be.
If you get banned from every platform, then it can't be.
It's often short-term profit, though.
It is.
Like if Arch doesn't get his channel back, for instance.
What is your command?
Well, they're already getting
income's
a problem for him anyways. They're gonna be restoring it. It's just a matter of when. We're on the, what, second week now?
Yeah, let's give it like another 3 months.
I mean, I've seen it going as long as a month. I've never seen it go over that.
It's YouTube. It's also Kufid season. I'm sure they'll find some excuse to make it take longer.
Oh yeah, I've got no doubt. That one...
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
I don't think so. Yeah, okay, I guess I won't.
Morris says, Bob, did you ever test Gears 5? Yeah, I did. A long time ago. Ever since then? No. Because I never downloaded it again. Because I'm not going to download it just to test it.
No!
If I'm going to download it, that means there's going to be a purpose for doing it.
There we go.
Poor the guard. He has to make use of Prime.
Wait. Is the YouTube stream dead? Not okay.
I don't know what it is at this point.
Never mind. I was like... I wasn't quite sure. It didn't just start a new stream, did it? No, it didn't. Okay. It just... Okay. The playback is broken and I can't rewind past 4 minutes.
Nice.
But Twitch had counted it as a new stream, so I lost my little timer. But it's okay. I have it on Streamlabs. No, I lost it on Streamlabs as well. Streamlabs is lying and saying it's 37 minutes.
Okay, then.
That is not true. YouTube is reporting accurate information, which is strange for once. Normally, it's always inaccurate when it comes to views and everything else. That one's 3 hours and 10 minutes. Okie dokie. Just gonna check. No, I really don't see anything running that would actually hog that up. Nope. Nada.
Time award.
Rory says Bob doesn't want to hit data limit. What data limit? I have no data limit.
None of us do.
I don't live in savage countries. Maverick Entity says the one thing I wish EDF would do is let me get some all these dozens of armored weapon boxes out of reach / can't really go collecting in the middle of fight. That's why you play Wing Diver.
Nice healing game.
Robert Mark says, so is tomorrow 76 again? Yes. Because Kyle really wanted to do Fallout 76 tomorrow.
Don't worry, chat. We'll survive it. Out of it, then toss it in the dumpster where it belongs to be forgotten.
Well, and getting more streams out of it than I ever thought we would.
That's fine.
Because you really want to stream that game for some reason.
Look, I'm surprised it pulls in a really good amount of viewers. Like, it pulls in better viewers than this game does, which is a shame, because this game's actually good.
I don't believe it's within.
Fallout 76, on the other hand, is a pile of fucking steaming garbage.
The thought of so much rock over one's head is disquieting.
Improved tactics game. Bigotry. What's this? Chain lightning bib?
Nothing. It goes better with 76's bullshit. Only Alta 4. Yes,
Most
chain
traders aren't
lightning is
allowed
a
into
spell.
Orzammar. Sort of gather near the doors. There's no laws up here at all, I'm told.
I'm taking my caravan to Haya, where it's
Surface
peaceful.
half price.
Well, they need us. If the gate stays closed, that
Can I
city...
get you a ladder
He
so you can
starts.
get off my back?
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royale.
Previous
equipment when you can buy like new for much,
Oh god,
much
no.
less.
What's wrong,
George
Bub?
Fowler says to play Sniper Ghost Warrior.
All around Kib is abandoned.
Yep.
Streamlabs, you're stuttering. It is definitely something. Because now I'm finally getting pings from Streamlabs saying something's wrong. Thanks for taking so long, Streamlabs, to report me problems. She's like, okay, man, wait till it already happened, did beef. Where do you get, like, new armor from?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
Let me take a look.
Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
24-hour. Well, Bubs, they have armor. I suppose you could say that, Bib.
Then he probably has armor.
I think he's lying to me, Bib. I think he's actually a traitor. Kill him. Kill him now.
Kyle.
What, Bub?
Maybe this is a good place to end the stream. It's not stable at all.
Is it dying?
It's probably better to just kill it, because you don't know how to fix it.
I'm going to look into fixing it.
For a while now.
Okay.
I don't think it's just going to fix itself all of a sudden.
No, it's not. So
it's possible it could,
no,
but I don't think it will.
It has literally like, what does YouTube say? It has like 40 minutes, 30 minutes to do so now. Like, that's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to stream a little early today because game is retarded. Or not game, sorry. Internet or something. I'm going to go find my internet provider, then that might happen tomorrow.